On a winter night, I hear the Easter bell. I knock on graves and quicken the dead. Until last, in a grave, I see myself. Let us begin.
There it is. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Oddities D&D. Oh, where we are top tier today. We're gonna go around and introduce all the players for this evening, but before we do that, a little thing I need to bring up. So I've been going a little crazy with Amazon shopping these past couple of weeks. And I got home today and there was a new package outside my door. I was like, yes! And I don't know what it is because I ordered too many things. So I get inside, I open it up, and it's not a package I ordered. I'm like, oh no, I opened someone else's mail. I feel like so guilty. And I'm looking inside and I look at the address on the thing. That's my address. That's my name. And I start stroking out thinking like, did I order this in the middle of the night? Like, what am I doing? Why did I have this? So for some reason, I got this, and then I looked, and there's a cute little message on it, and it says, a gift from Cult Rose Nagheim and Viria. You'll need these. And I'm like, oh no! Oh no! What have they done? What are they gonna do to me? Why are they gonna make me cry? And then I realized who I'm thinking about. I'm like, oh. This isn't for tears, is it? What are they gonna make me do?
It's for your love tears.
I'm gonna take a quick second to say you have the wrong Rose camera thing up.
Oh, I do, right. I do, because she was sick for a time. Let me fix that. Thank you for telling me. Thank you.
Rose is here.
Looked over and I was
There,
like,
she's right there.
that's not right.
Oh, man.
That's even funnier.
Jason's like, no Rose tonight.
Top tier, top tier.
So, I'll keep you all posted as to what these are intended for. But I will say, Fred, thank you for including the aloe lotion in these particular ones for
You're
whatever
welcome.
use they are for. Anyway, going around, let's introduce all our players for this evening, starting with the lovely comeback, Fred! That's Rose!
Hi,
Go.
it's me, Fred, and I'm the proud owner of an Amazon Prime account.
Proof!
Yeah, I mean,
Down
wants
from there,
tissues?
yeah, down from there we have Nagheim.
You can all call me Nintendo because I'm a Switch. And I'm Zanzan. I play Nagheim, your drow wizard.
That was good. That was good.
Switches are my favorite.
Who doesn't love a good Switch?
Love a good switch.
And across from the Switch, we have Viria.
I'm just a pile of rats in the shape of a girl, Ari, and I play Viria, who is not a pile of rats in the shape of a girl.
That we know of.
That we know of.
Yes.
For
Give me
now.
time.
You do amazing things with rats.
I don't know. Down from there. Last but not least, we have Cult.
Salut, je suis Chuck. Mon français n'est pas bon.
Right then,
And that
her
goes without
fiance,
saying.
her husband walks in and checks her out like, what the
no-
hell?
Notre DM ne laissez pas, mais nous avons un cadeau très spécial pour lui. Il est si important pour nous et nous voulons lui montrer à quel point il compte pour les oddities. I apologize.
Good.
That was awesome.
Was it okay?
You.
Pretty great.
Oh, good.
It
What I
Another
said, Jason,
Oh,
who
okay.
doesn't speak French,
Thank you.
is, "Hi, I'm Chuck. My French is not good. Our DM doesn't know it, but we have a very special gift for him. He is so important to us, and we wanted to show him how much he means to the Oddities. So, if you go take a look at your DMs, I'm gonna send you something right now.
You can prepare the tissues if you want.
Go have a look at your DMs in Discord. And
He's got full turtle.
we'll post it on our Twitter, guys. But we're just gonna see how this plays out
If it ever plays out.
when he comes out of his shirt. Crack open them tissues.
Shut up. Thank you.
Oh, baby
Aw.
boy.
For all those times you made us cry.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Stop it.
Okay, fuck you all. Read the log.
So they were not for masturbation. Yay!
I mean,
Says you. I look sexy as fuck in that. Yeah, who's reading the recap?
I'm gonna post that on our Twitter, so if someone else wants to take care of it.
I could try to do it without my glasses.
I can do it again. It's fine. All right.
Albert, Jesus, you got in the picture as well.
So, last time, the morning after the Winter's Crest Ball, the Oddities gather around breakfast to discuss next steps. Viria mentions she wants to follow one of the Cobalt Souls leads to Marquette, and so the party sets off to meet with Karen Sari in Westrun. Sari gives them information about a map located in Shamel. Yeah, but warns them that traveling to another continent might cost them more money because of the war. The Oddities therefore decide to take up work at the Slayer's Take. They accept to solve a missing persons case in Stillben and teleport to the Gold Leaf Inn, where they are tasked by Devine, the innkeep, to find Marion, a young tiefling who is part of his staff and who is definitely not, someone.
Yeah,
Sounds kind of familiar. The Oddities search Marion's room and then travel northward, eventually encountering a group of Dionysus's cultists camping some distance ahead.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, just a technical note. I'm hearing that echo again for some reason. I don't know why. So everyone, if you're hearing a little bit of
I
a
could
delayed echo,
kind of hear myself as well, so
Yeah.
it's probably not coming from me.
well, if we figure it out along the way, cool. Anyone watching, if you hear it as well, we're aware of it. Thank you, and we'll try and fix it up later. But we want to get into this because it's been a while. So,
Wow.
So with that, after one successful perception check during the night as you all slept inside the bubble, thankfully covered by the wall of the forest so that nobody passing by will see you or suspect the bubble, you wake the next morning, and what would everybody like to do?
Oh, it feels like I didn't even leave home. I'm Scottish apparently today.
You're well traveled.
Rose
Hmm.
sleeps in. It's nice and cozy in the bubble. She just sleeps in.
Oh, the bubble is gone after 8 hours. Like,
It's nice
it
and
immediately
cozy
drops.
sleeping in there.
I don't get to keep. I don't get a choice. After 8 hours, that thing's donezo.
Still nice and cozy to sleep in there.
Okay,
But
well,
Cult's
because
little
Rose
shiver is
sleeping
accurate.
in-
It is the winter months now, so it is a little brisker than you're used to. You're seeing frost along the grass and the leaves and everything. leaves that were
Okay.
probably falling off the trees.
Because Rose is sleeping in, I'll make porridge for everyone.
Very cool.
Kind of looks like shit, but I mean,
Well, that's
I guess
porridge.
tastes decent. Yeah,
Hmm. Cool.
and it's warm.
I'm gonna be sending Albert to kind of just try to give us a quick little look-see about the cultist encampment. Since
Okay.
before last night they seemed still calm and non-threatening. I just want to make sure it's still the same type of vibe.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay.
Now, from that distance, it's not that you can hear anything. You can only see through Albert's eyes, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Not one, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Albert scurries towards it, but their bird-like laser precision eyes notice a worm on the ground and they just dive in for it and find out it's a twig. So they come back.
I heard it's a twink, not a twig.
Oh, no.
I'm a different
I
level of
mean-
mean. I'm not that mean.
Damn. Well, anything?
I guess I'm just too tired to focus at the moment. But last night, I did notice that it looks like they're just traveling. They were just partaking in their usual type of festivities. Did not see any of that one, but the other festivities of the partying and all of that.
Oh, see, that's one of the reasons I kind of wanted to camp away from them. Because, you know, if they partook in those kinds of festivities,
Wait, what kind of festivities are we talking about?
Partying, drinking, you know, the thing I just said.
X.
Oh, okay.
Well, as I said, I didn't see any of that. Jesus.
Albert's really
mean-
pissed that he picked up a twig and not a worm. Twig.
Albert, come here, buddy. Come here. Come here.
He's on something.
Can you believe it? I picked up a
Did you
twig.
give
It looked
him-
like a worm.
I know. I would have made that mistake. And
Well,
I've
thank
got pretty
you.
good eyesight.
That makes me feel better. Thank you.
I think birds actually have better eyesight than half orcs.
Oh, you're just trying to get on my good side this morning.
I mean, compliments work on ravens.
Anyway.
Goes on.
All right, well, eat
Right back.
and okay, go take a piss, I guess. Then we should
Even the fish is like,
probably,
he laughed.
we should probably get going afterwards if we're going to find this person sooner the better, probably. Hmm?
What's our plan of investigation at this point? We're gonna look into this cult, or it's the
Look really carefully for Marion, right?
and she was last seen where?
In her room?
Oh,
I don't remember what the area is called. Hang on, where's the
Oh
map?
wait, you weren't here, Chuck. Oh.
I wasn't. I watched it, but I was
Okay.
like, it's been a while since I watched
been a while.
it.
Forgot.
So just to
I know.
recap,
It's
and
like-
I mean, we did a recap, but just to recap the recap. So Marion was sent to pick up just supplies and everything like that from this grocer in the town of Beaverbrook. That's a bit of a trek away from Stillbin. She's done it once or twice already, so it shouldn't be something that would take this long. So the last person to see her, just like co-workers and what's his nuts that I named a whole long time ago at the Gold Leaf Inn there. They were the last to sorry?
Devine?
Yes.
Or...
Yes, thank you.
There you go.
But other than that, like unless people saw her on the road, I mean it's the open road, you know.
Well, I mean, Davine said she was a red tiefling teenager. If we encounter people, we could probably ask about that.
And
Alright.
she's red, so that's not very common for tieflings.
Actually,
It's
it is.
actually
but-
the most common.
Oh.
Tieflings are most commonly shades of red and shades of a natural humanoid complexion.
Oh, my bad.
So we're just traveling the road from Stillben to Beaverbrook. Oh, and I think I hear God. What was that?
But point of fact, for Rose there, she's seen 2 tieflings that she knows of. One was gray and one was orange hue. Well, no, 3 because of Olive and Olivia. So, yeah, 1 gray, 2 orange, reddish, kind of. Yeah. That's it. That's all.
Red is new.
Hmm? Yeah.
Red is new.
Viria is really enjoying her porridge.
Rose will grab a bowl of porridge and just like, oh.
Oh, just.
I mean, I know it doesn't compare to Rose's
Yeah.
cooking, but something, because you slept in, so.
I think if it's made with love, it's always appreciated. And he,
Oh,
Make a
Was it my
Constitution
turn
saving
to
throw, cult.
all right.
Love and a touch of
Aces.
19.
hate.
Hmm.
Love and a touch of resentment.
So next time
spice
there
cube.
just with tea.
See how
Alright.
it is.
I appreciate the thought, but I don't usually eat breakfast.
You usually don't eat.
Dinner?
Does Albert actually just bring you twigs?
And worms. Do you feed on worms, Nagheim?
No, I don't. I usually
Yeah,
try to
especially
eat
after
dinner.
the whole worm debacle we just lived
do
through.
people usually eat worms?
I mean, they have some protein. What?
I
you've
guess-
Never...
I mean, I'm not against trying them. Searching out.
Just
new
sometimes you
forms
can get
of
hungry and there's no
sustenance.
food around, and you just
Oh,
do
yeah,
with what you got. That's it.
Rose?
I mean,
Make a
Do you
perception
season
check.
them a little bit?
Rose, make a perception check.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, make a perception check. But I want to know if she seasons them. 11.
Perfect.
Not much to season them with. I would bring food before I bring spices with me. So if I don't have any food, then
but
So-
spices can help improve terrible food that when you don't have food. And this goes on.
This goes on, yeah.
Until we're
Sorry,
ready
what
to
was
go.
the result of the perception check?
We're not going to worry about it. Let's keep going.
Okay.
all right. So yeah, I assume we eventually pack up and start hitting the road again.
Okay.
And we've got a. that's our traveling song. It's
Hit the road, Colt. Don't you come back? No.
I don't like how I don't like your tone. 100%. Do we have a cart or did we get individual
I
horses?
think you guys got a
Believe
card.
we
We
got-
got,
Yeah.
we got a cart because we figured if we're bringing back someone,
Yeah.
then how are we going to do it with 4 horses?
I can't remember
Oh.
if you got a cart and 2 horses and 1 individual on horseback. I don't remember.
I think
One
that's,
individual on the horse on a horse, 1 cart, 2 horses for the cart.
That's right. That sounds right.
And I think it was Viri on the horse.
Okay.
I mean,
Alright.
before. I don't know if it's still going to be that, but
Sure.
I remember those logistics.
Thank you.
Well, I would recommend maybe this time we put Rose on the individual horse because she's got the eyes of an eagle, and you can ride up
used to
ahead.
driving
maybe-
carts, so
Yeah,
Who am I gonna talk to on the horse?
You can talk to the horse.
Yeah, they may not understand common, but I think they really appreciate the sound of someone
This
talking
is a
really.
horse that I don't know.
We'll get to know the horse.
Exactly.
Okay, fine. What's the horse's name?
Edward, apparently. It is now. I mean, look, I'm Team Edward all the way.
Point
Just
of
not learn this horse's
non-inspiration.
name before leaving?
Take one back.
Well, I think that's what the horse masters said the horse's name was.
Roll a deception.
Edward, Patricia, and Jacob.
Oh,
deception.
someone else is losing a point of inspiration now.
I mean, if you would rather, I could take the solo horse. I'm usually pretty good at spotting things as well.
Oh,
But you
I
never
think
liked
that's a...
riding horses.
No. I think this is a very good idea. Yes, Negheim, take the individual horse. Encouragement.
What are we encouraging, Negaheim?
You are encouraging
Nice.
this animal handling check that Nagheim is about to make.
Yes. 13.
You stay on the horse. Doesn't mean you're comfortable while riding the horse. So there's still that stiffness of the rider, and the horse is kind of sensitive to that. So they're taking it easy just in case you do something crazy. Yeah.
I'll also have Albert kind of like just kind of softly flying around the two of us.
Okay.
Just like if I start to tilt two away, like Albert can like kind of just fly up and like shove me back straight up, you know, just to help keep me on the horse.
Yeah.
Damn, this raven's buff.
Ravens are big.
I'm also
They're
very,
so big.
I'm literally this big.
Yeah.
Like a small wind could keep me up.
All right. Kuro creates. No! Stop it! Don't encourage this. All right. So, you folks are on the road heading northwards. You are going past. Let me just look at the map here so I know what I'm talking about. Oh, come on now.
Colt starts singing "On the Road Again." That's all I know of that song.
That's it. Good job, Colt.
Repeating on the road again.
On the road again, the road again.
and you find out he's a...
Furious stuffs a sock in there.
Oh no, swamp sock.
Or a crotch sock, you never know. So you guys are heading north. It's about the time you're creeping up to the floating kind of rocks around Zephra's mountainside there that you do see on the western side of the roadway is a small, currently being built up little town. So you guys have about 10-20 minutes before you actually hit the town. Is there anything anybody want to do in preparation for this?
Oh, look, a town that is being built.
That's
Rose announces to the
fantastic.
group.
Right on.
This is perfect. We can go question people. Maybe they've seen Marion, and we'll get a lead.
There you go. There you go.
I think Albert is in
What
agreement.
if they're complicit in her disappearance, though?
Well, we'll keep an eye on for people acting cagey.
Maybe we could ask without asking directly.
Oh.
Like, you know
How?
when you ask a question, but you don't ask the question, so you ask another question that asks the question that you want to ask.
Do you want to come up with some sort of cover for this? Or do you go in and like brute intimidations? Yes, we are a part of the Slayer's
Ooh.
take, and hand over the tiefling, or we'll raise your village to the ground.
Maybe we could do. The
Oh, don't
second
cringe,
option.
Nagheim. You're right there with her.
Yeah, you're the one who loves to burn villages to the ground. Don't pretend.
Oh, is that a new village I see? Flamehand. Not for long. Oh no. Oh, that's
Maybe
an
we
angry
could be like,
wizard.
Hello, I am Agent poppycock, and you are Agent something else. And then if that doesn't work, we could be like, tell us where she is, or we fire your fireball. You know, maybe that could work.
Maybe we just go in and ask for if we can get a meal, and then start and see what the reaction is to us in general. And then
I mean, we could. Usually, drunk people talk, right? We could just find the tavern and start an investigation there. Maybe she's actually there. Maybe she just wanted to change jobs and left the gold leaf.
That would be convenient. Yeah, let's fly casual.
So, are we doing the whole fake name thing or not?
Well, that's up to you. If you want to come up with some fancy name for yourself, be my guest. We'll just have to make sure to call you that.
Have you always wanted a different name? Violet, maybe? Daisy?
Billy.
Oh,
Snapdragon?
thought, like-
Poppy. I mean, Poppy. You mentioned a poppycock. You could just be Poppy. That's another kind of flower.
I meant more like, are we presenting ourselves as the Oddities, or are we not? You know?
We can just start off by being, a group of travelers coming in.
I mean, technically we are.
Yeah, oh yeah, usually the best
Not
lies are the
lying.
truth.
Exactly.
I guess I'll be Rose then. You can call me Rose.
All right. Nice to meet you, Rose.
When we get within 1,000 feet of the village,
Mhm.
I'm going to, cane is going to flare up, and the little gold flake is going to start moving around inside of it. I'm going to cast Locate Creature.
Okay.
To see if it happens to pick her up.
Sure.
I have that for about an hour.
Cool. All right. So, by the time you guys head in 700, 600, 500, 200 feet, still nothing giving you a ring-a-ding. And stepping onto the main road of this dusty small town. The sun setting over the horizon is in the perfect place to duck behind each building you pass, only to suddenly blind you at every intersection between. To your right, you see a general store with a finely crafted wooden sign that reads Beaver Brook Grocers. To the left, you can hear the familiar clanging sounds of metal on metal, where a blacksmith's darkened interior is glowing orange with the hot coals of its furnace. Further up on the right is a tavern with a raised patio and several tables and chairs out front. The swirling font above the entrance reads, The Morning Wood. Across from it are almost two identical buildings where many of the townsfolk can be seen coming and going, conversing on its front stoop, but mostly giving you all a curious if friendly look. And the last few buildings near the southern exit of the town seem to be midway through construction, but tucked behind them with a familiar religious iconography sits the town's temple. What would you all like to do?
The temple is Dionysus.
The temple just looks like it has religious iconography. If there's some relevance to any known religion, it doesn't look to match.
Does it look like an evil temple?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's got tentacles and pentagrams and shit. Yeah. It's metal as fuck. No.
So I wouldn't recognize it as any of the main churches.
No, but you know enough about, everybody knows enough about religions to just go like, oh, that looks like a churchy kind of thing. It's that kind of vibe.
Where should we
I'm
start?
gonna kind of like glance over at it just to see if there's potentially anything that they would notice on the church.
Define notice.
Like, if there happens to be any symbols or anything of a deity who does not like to be known about her whereabouts.
Nope.
Okay.
Vera takes a look at the tavern's name and just snorts.
Cold
Kinda like
blushes.
when I-
And adjusts himself.
Yeah. It's still morning.
Yeah.
It's the reason I didn't take the individual horse.
And I'll approach like whoever's around, I suppose.
Okay. Whereabouts is around for you?
Well, anyone friendly looking out in the street, and I'll get down from the carriage and just kind of like start walking up to them and hand up in greeting.
They give you a hand back and they keep on walking.
No, wait.
Oh, sorry. What? Hi.
Oh, sorry. Yes, we've just arrived and we were wondering where we might find a room for the night and
Oh.
drink.
You can go to the Morning Wood there for food and drink. They've got stuff going there. It's a little bit early, so they might not have everything ready to go. It's kind of slow moving around here. If you need a place to stay,
So
just
they-
the towers over here. You can talk to the madam there, Snoory. She'll take care of you guys.
Snorri.
Yeah.
And how would I recognize the Snorri?
She's kind of mousy looking. Wears a dress, has a little bit of a brooch here. You can't miss her. She's always out and about. She's fussing over everybody like a kind of like a den mother.
All right, thank you so much.
No worries. I'm gonna go
We
now.
go now. And I'll move back towards the group.
Okay.
All right, so Morningwood for drinks. They didn't mention anywhere else, so it's probably the only tavern in town. Can't believe they said that with a straight face. And for lodging, we should talk with a Snorri. The tower's there.
All right. Well,
Maybe-
maybe we can because we could go check out, like, because I can literally see the entire town from right here.
That's
Uh,
helpful.
We can go check out, talk to people at the general store, the smithy, the tavern, the church, and the towers. Towers?
Hmm.
Yeah, there's two of them.
Should
tow-
we find stables for the horses and cart? Maybe it'll
Sure.
be easy.
Make a perception
asking
check.
around Food.
Roll good. I thought if I demanded.
Oh, 17.
There you go.
Hey, it worked.
Why is it not showing up though?
There it is.
Now
Got
it
it.
Oh, I
shows-
did.
it's showing
Just a
up.
delay. Just a delay. We trust you. All right, so 17, you can see out front of both the general store and the Morning Wood that there are like little fencing posts, or hitching posts, I should say, not fencing posts, where you can put the horse at least. And then around the side, you could probably, in like one of the alleyways, just kind of have the cart there. Enough that it's close enough to where the hitching posts are and you can keep an eye on everything. And it's a small enough town that if there is someone who's gonna like search through your things, they're doing it in like plain sight of everybody else. So low chance of that.
Okay. So let's do
Um,
that and
I think
course.
maybe at this point a cover story would be a little good. Are we here looking for work, or are we traveling through?
oh, there doesn't seem to be much here. It would be very realistic to say we're looking for work here.
Yeah.
People might
it
open up
doesn't-
to us if we say we're looking for, and we integrate the city more.
I'm sorry, I missed one of the words.
Yeah, one of the
And that's-
horses. I think
Oh.
Jacob Nade.
Oh, sorry.
That found.
I said that people might be more likely to open to us if we integrate this little village, and by working.
Oh, get work here in the little village. Okay. What are we good at?
Well, I mean, they're building shit everywhere, so I think they just need arms.
I mean, it's not a bad idea per se, but we are looking for someone who might be in danger, so. we
Yeah.
probably don't have time to take on more work than what we're already working for.
Yeah. What's DM?
Hi.
Hi, Daddy. What's the?
I'm sipping. Don't do that. I'm putting this back down.
Speak
where?
to me.
Oh, Daddy, he's back.
That was just me.
Back from the dead.
Is there anything on like Beaver Brook is on route to somewhere that's bigger?
Oh yeah, like if you keep going north, you're gonna go straight to Western.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's it's the roadway between Western and Stillben.
Oh, okay. So and for natural resources, what would be around here? Like, is there like lots of like logging, or is there
Oh sure.
minerals and stonework, or mines or anything? Something that this town can offer in way of trade.
Well, the grocer is kind of like the hub for travelers and everything like that. So like all the farming communities around there, they bring some of their produce to the shop to sell instead of like, instead of having to trek all the way to Western and deal with everything there. It's a bit of a headache. Dealing with Stillben, it's a bit sketchy. So this is the nice in between for everything. As far as wood, there's forestry and everything like that, but it's mostly being used for construction of the town. So there's not really a logging community or anything like that. There's rivers and lakes, and well, not too far from here is where you guys had that kind of fisticuffs with the remaining group of the not Slayer Stake, the Shiv people, the Thieves Guild. What's their name? The Clasp. There we go. Shank, shank, shank.
I was like, who are the shift people?
Paint us a word picture.
The Shiv people. They'll get you in your sleep, kitties. All right.
All right.
So
After Colt
it's close
sits
to
there-
that. Yeah.
Okay, after Colt sits there thinking quietly to himself, he goes, I got it. We're going to be passing through on our way to Western. I'm playing Colt. Industrialist. Rich boy. And I'm looking to expand some of my holdings. I'm going to see what this area has to offer. And if perhaps we get to talking, I can say, oh, I met this really lovely red tiefling. She was supposed to be on coming here for work or something, and see if I can maybe rustle up some information that way.
Oh, that's good.
Hmm?
Right, so Colt plays the rich boy and we're his entourage, which is the same plan as we always go for. So
You can be my... We work as a company, so we each sort of separate, maybe go... Viria, you can go to the smithy and say, I work for Cultivarius Holdings. How's the metal around here? Oh, and then
Very,
get
we got a
to talking.
promotion.
Absolutely, you get a promotion. This is a democracy. And then,
So you
Rose,
went from bodyguard to stockholder. Incredible.
you do own part of my house, so...
Can I be secretary?
That's true, actually.
No, you're a partner. And Rose, what you're gonna go do is you're gonna go make friends at the tavern, see what the local life is like in the area. Try out the foods. Are there any local meats? And for Cultivarius Holding, maybe it's something we want to import to Western or wherever. And then Nagheim, you're our faith. You're our spiritual department, and you're gonna go to the church and you're gonna find out, oh, who you worshiping these days. Oh, are they a good god or a bad god? And maybe you can find out some stuff that way. And that way we're all doing stuff, and it keeps our trip short. And maybe we'll find some nuggets of information.
And I love how this elaborate plan has nothing to do with the red tiefling that they're supposed to be fighting.
No, but it's so we're not
It's-
revealing that we're looking.
Ah, there it is.
But we're looking. We're looking. It's a cover.
I love it.
It's a believable cover.
Sure.
Okay. That fills me with confidence.
No, I'm loving this. I'm excited to see how this plays out.
Does
I
it-
believe it was my Home Alone plan that was chided when we were fighting the vampires, so I'm not sure now.
Perhaps we can say that you've sent one of your staff ahead, Red Tiefling. We ask them if she's passed through yet.
I like this.
I like it too.
I
Excellent.
mean, it is our goal, so.
It is our goal. Alright.
Alright,
like
well, the place is small enough. We can just separate and take care of each of our assigned spots in town.
So just
Meet
so
up at
I'm
the tavern.
just so I'm understanding this, everybody's going to go their separate ways with their planned stories, but you're going to incorporate it so that the Red Tiefling was a scout of some sort for your business.
Yeah,
she was
an
sent ahead?
An assistant for us.
Cool. That's just wanted to make sure I heard that.
Yeah, like, oh, we sent our assistant. Has
Our
she come through
associate.
yet? You know, before we say anything else, that way maybe it saves us the time before we go on and on and on about fake stories.
Mm-hmm. That's actually a very good time saver. Okay. Alright, well, Rose, why don't you go to the tavern, check us in?
You don't have to tell me twice. And Rose goes to the tavern.
Excellent.
He's like, why does she get to try them?
All right, where's everybody else heading to?
I'm a barbarian.
So I think
Bars in the name.
I think it was Temple for Nagheim, Smithy for Viria, and then General Store for Cole.
Okay.
Correct.
Everybody roll initiative. Just so I know the order of who we're gonna talk about first.
That's a 4.
That's a natural one. Equal
You
to
still
a
rolled
6.
higher than I
6.
did.
Well, I rolled an 18.
18? Okay.
But wait, no, 18 plus so 24.
Oh, okay. That makes a difference.
The one fucking time I roll well with initiative.
And it's for talking.
Yeah.
Did you snort?
I did snort. I didn't think they picked it up, but yep.
I hear everything except for Rose's burps.
They exist.
I know they do. We heard it once, or I heard it once. Okay,
They're like a unicorn.
they are a beautiful, magical, verbal unicorn. Yes, anyway. So, first up, Nagheim. You head down the long stretch of this main thoroughfare. I can't talk. To the town's temple. Now, looking outside, you pause for a little bit just to see, like, you're familiar with enough languages and some religious iconography. There we go. And you can't piece together. It's almost like it's gibberish on the outside. It's just there to look like it's some sort of religion, but it's not really stating or representing anything. But regardless, you decide, okay, well, answers aren't on the outside, they're on the inside. So you head on in, opening the double doors to this small chapel of sorts. You look inside and there are about 4 rows on either side of pews, just simple wooden benches that people can sit in to hear whatever sermon is going to be happening for the day. There's a raised platform at the far end and a dais in the middle for whoever is the head of this temple would be speaking to their parishioners. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not like saying a word that's like singular to a religion, but I don't know what the other words are. So bear with me if I'm saying it incorrectly. But inside it's very plain. It's low lit just from the few windows that are along the edge. And it's empty.
Okay, Albert. I don't look for trapdoors. I'm just gonna send Albert off, and I'm just gonna kind of start walking around, keeping an eye out myself,
Okay.
and looking for like if there's trapdoors or like see anything that seems off, because Nagheim is very suspicious of the church.
Okay. So let me ask you, are you making the investigation check or is Albert?
Well, I'm sending Albert off to look on his own. He is so pissed.
He's looking. He's telling you, I'm looking. Give me a break. I'm a bird. But okay, so we'll get
But
you to
I'm
make the
looking
investigation check. Yes, please.
Guidance.
Mm-hmm.
Do. 30-20.
Excellent. So, looking around, there's nothing in the way of like the temples and churches that I've been to. There's always like the row in front of them and they have like little slats with books or whatever that are in there. There's none of that. And it's very simple makeup where, aside from like the outside of the town where everything is fairly fresh in a way that has just been constructed, and there are buildings that are being constructed at the time, this one feels like out of everything, it's been here the longest. And there's care given to like the red carpet that lines the main path up to the dais. Speaking of, you head to the dais and there is a book that's just shelved underneath there. So might be the writings of this religion or sect, whatever it is.
Nagheim isn't really noticing anything or anyone else. They would
No.
pick the book up
Oh, okay.
and place it on the dais.
Okay.
Open it and just start flicking through it.
Every page is blank.
I can do this, right? Yes, I can. I'm going to, like, Nagheim's just gonna... Albert, watch the door. And I'm going to start ritually casting Detect Magic.
Okay. Go for it.
So I'm going to take the 10 minutes. Nagheim will pick the book up, put their own book down on the dais, and then put the book in front of them, on top of it, their spell book, and it's just going to start to do that.
Okay.
To see if A, that's magic, and B, if there's any magical presence within 30 feet.
Sure. So, first things first. Before you begin the spell, you look down the aisle to see Albert kind of like bopping up and down in front of like the doorway just to make sure no one's getting in. Not past this bird. No, this bird's on the job. Quite cute. But you complete the spell. You let your mind's eye of sorts kind of veer out to see if there's any sort of magical presence or sensation in the room. Nothing.
Well, you know, in times where you cannot figure the issue out yourself, sometimes you have to ask another. Nagheim will start just doing a prayer to Shar,
Okay.
asking for any guidance if possible. But yeah, that's all. And through that, I'm going to also cast Channel Divinity, Knowledge of the Ages. And I will give myself proficiency with Investigation.
Good choice.
And after I finish the prayer, Nagheim will just go back to looking around.
Sure. other than like the initial investigation is enough to get you there. But looking around the rest of the room, nothing seems out of place. Nothing seems like there's no sign of any like damage or scuffle that may have happened. Nothing nefarious. Strange thing too, for at one point, like your suspicions are just so heightened that you're like, oh, is there dust covering everything? Maybe it's been here for a long, long time. But no, it's fairly well kept and everything. It's just vacant right now. That's it?
Really,
Okay.
there's nothing.
Fair enough. So I'll say that Nagheim, from that point, heads back towards the rest of the group. Is that fair?
Sure.
Awesome. Next up, we have Rose. Rose,
It's me.
it's you! Hi! You are heading to the Morning Wood. You are striding up there with all your confidence, ready to taste some beers, get some flights going. You walk into the
Love
bar.
wood.
What's that? What? I missed it.
Carry on.
I missed a joke.
She loves wood.
Oh, amazing. But as you head up the stairs, you push the doors open, hoping to see a great crowd of people, but it's almost empty around you. Except for one sullen dwarf kind of sitting back with a fan, trying to cool themselves off, their feet up on top of the table and everything like that. They turn to look at you.
Hey, what the rap snackle is this? What you doing? Hey, I don't know your face. Who are you?
I'm Rose. Who are you?
I was damn sad to see a sunrise. What you come on in? Have a seat. What you drinking today? I got stuff on the taps here.
Well, what you got?
Oh, you just wait and see. You like it light? You like it dark? What you like?
Well, I have one of each.
Oh, I like the taste of your jib. Here we go now.
They walk.
So while that lively character is serving Rose just around. Wow. Why
Jason
is it
broke
so
himself.
empty here?
What? Oh, no.
Stupidest thing I've ever done on this. Sorry. You're looking around.
okay.
You're doing things. What are you doing?
Rose looks around and then just turns around and is like, "Why is it so empty?"
Well, it's mid.
Oh.
Well, it's midday. See, not many people like you and me. We don't drink at that time, but you and me, we're special folk. Come on up here now.
This
No, what
this
I've
NPC
been
is taking
to
a
many-
journey.
Oh my god.
I've been to many taverns. They're always busy midday.
Well, not many folks
Now
in
let me
here. people-
taste this mead. Hold on.
Damn right you
Rose
do.
Rose will taste the mead.
Mm-hmm.
Does it taste good?
It varies. The lighter you go, you realize it's not so much that it's brewed to that fashion, it's maybe just watered down because they don't really know how to make a light brew. But once you get to the darker stuff, it's like heavy on like the hops and all that kind of stuff. So it's like thick.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is a bit watered down, but this is strong. So this should be bringing people in. I don't understand why there's so many. Why it's empty here?
There's not many people in the town, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, we get passers-by once in a while, but that's far and few between.
Is this town new?
I don't blame you, Nagheim. I really don't. Just done with my bullshit.
Not coming back this time.
Nope. He can't listen to me for another second.
They were like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not entertaining this attraction. I'm done.
I apologize, Xander. Please stay.
I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't
Oh, I
realize it
forgot the
disconnected.
question. What did you ask, Rose? I'm so sorry.
Rose was observing how the meat is fine, and she did point out this is watered down, but this is good. Casually insulting the. And then she was like, "Is this town new?"
It's fairly new. Yeah, we've been working on it for about, I want to say 8 months or so. But yeah, it's coming along pretty good if I do say so myself.
Oh. So what's the name of this town?
Oh, my dear, this is Beaverbrook.
Beaverbrook.
Yeah, we're trying to put together a sports team. We're going to call them the Beaver Tails.
Who's Beaver? Is he the mayor of the town?
No, it was just a fancy name. I think someone may have come across some beavers over by the river, spellback, but yeah, it stuck.
Oh, okay. Y'all got a mayor or?
Well, nothing yet. We don't have a conglomerate of enough people to really put one person in charge, if you know what I mean. But we all kind of run our own ships, as the saying goes.
Oh, so who makes decisions for everyone? How does it work?
It's kind of a trust, if you can believe it. We all kind of know each other, and we live our everyday lives with each other, so we kind of trust that everybody's got it in good for one another. Do you want another drink?
Yeah. I'll go, of course. Give me some of that medium one.
Yeah, let's do that. Or you want some of the hard stuff?
I mean, you said it yourself. It's still midday.
Hells yes, it is.
So, many drinks, many conversations later, because I am not gonna succeed.
I wanted to keep interacting with this guy.
I know, but I can't because I'm cracking myself up, and then I look over and I see Chuck and Viri just like, no. Oh,
No, I'm just it's a new flavor.
it really
Time
is.
you talk.
Because I
So
don't
eventually-
know where he's going.
Eventually, after like talking about like economy and the town and who lives in this town and probably this guy naming every single person who lives here,
Probably.
Rose would be like, "Oh, have you? So you know this person?" And try to segue very, oh, do you know this tiefling named Marion? She's an associate of mine.
I don't recollect many tieflings living in here, but she may be a new girl that's come through town. I'm not exactly sure.
I mean, she stays not too far in the town where we from that Fred forgot the name.
Oh, where are you from?
Me?
Bless you.
But yeah, she stays in the town where we came from. So, I mean, in here, Beaverbrook is not too far, so I figured maybe she's passed through this town. Anyway.
Well, I'm not in the habit of serving children in a bar establishment such as my own, but yeah, I'll keep my eyes open. Is there a name for this young lady?
Oh, her name is Marion.
That's a very pretty name. What's your name? I don't think I got that.
Her name is Rose.
Hello, Rose.
See, Rose, Marion, Rose. We make quite the duo.
That's a leap in logic I don't know how to properly come back with. Okay.
They've had a few things to drink, okay?
Oh, trust me,
makes
when you are
perfect
not
sense.
drinking, he is cleaning up after you. So yeah. It's mutual. As you can tell by my speech.
Your Cajun Bobcat Goldthwait.
Oh my God,
So
this is like, I heard Bill Cosby in there and I freaked out and went the other way.
It went Bill Cosby at the
Yeah.
beginning, and you're like, nope, let's
Nope.
left turn this.
Nope. So
So after some time, Rose will shake the hand of the barkeep and be like, "It was lovely meeting you. I'll see you." And then she just leaves.
amazing,
And then she regroups with the others.
for sure. Give me a minute.
So when she does regroups with the others, she's gonna be all serious and be like, "So I don't think the inn is gonna be a good interest for cultivarious holdings. They do water down their mead."
Oh, you're
but
talking to
the
the
dark-
group.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, we're
When
gonna go
she-
through everybody and then we'll do that part.
No, I was saying that's what
You cut out
Oh,
again.
we-
I don't know what you
We
said.
lost the last three words.
I was saying that's to give you, Jason, a chance to like regroup.
Oh, perfect. Hey, look at me go. So, from there, we go over to Cult. Cult, where were you heading to?
I was going to the general store.
Amazing.
I wonder what this NPC's voice will be like. It's Jason's voice.
Yeah. Hi, I can't be bothered. That's my name.
Ooh.
No.
Ooh, I like that. That's good.
No, you walk into the grocer and it gives you a bit of flavor of the grocery store you came to in Whitestone, if you remember that at all, where half of it is kind of the setup for like over the counter kind of stuff. Like if there's medicine roots or things that you need to keep behind the counter, there's that and they prepare it there. But the rest of it is like bins and everything of fresh produce, like tomatoes, lettuce, whatever is available to them from the fall season leading into winter. This is the stock that's kind of left over and being put out there.
Okay.
But you do notice behind the counter there is one little portly kind of woman, but humanoid. Yep.
Good tidings. I see there's so much beautiful produce here. Do you guys grow your own?
Oh, no, we don't, sweetheart, but we can get this from all the farmers around the nation here, so they just all bring it in, and we just sell it for them, and we take a little bit of profit. Is this your first time in Beaverbrook?
Yes, actually, we are on our way up north to Western.
Well,
And I was
fancy that. I ain't never been to Western. I hear it's very nice
You
up there.
haven't been. It is actually quite nice.
Wonderful.
We're just looking to buy some supplies for our trip, and I know my companions would love some fresh tomatoes. You don't find that sort of thing growing on the side of the road. How long has this little town been here?
We've been here about 8 months or so, but me and the hubby, we moved in here about 5 months back, I'd say.
5 months? And my apologies. My name is Darlene Archibald Cultivarius Esquire.
Oh, that's a mouthful. My name is Cricket.
You can call me Colt.
Oh, that's much easier on my tongue.
It's Cricket. I love that.
Oh,
That is
thank you.
so charming.
You see her blush a little bit.
So, Miss Cricket, I was wondering, I haven't made this trip in almost a year, which explains why I've never been through here. This would actually be a really good stop for some of my companions coming from the south to the north. What is it that you've all congregated here for? Is the land good? Is there good logging? And he sort of lists off a couple of like that kind of thing.
Well, you see, it's hard to make an upstart in like the big cities that are already established of sorts. And no offense to where you may have came from, but we've heard ne'er-do-wells kind of dwell in the city of Stillben, so we'd like to kind of be removed from that. So we came up this way and we heard that this was on the rise, so we thought, well, let's just hunker down here and see what we can make a go of it. And so here we are.
Completely understandable. Lovely place to raise the children. Or retire, as it were. He sort of like looks at her, tries to like gauge the age.
Oh yeah, she's child area, not retirement age. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, to whatever your heart's desire. Now, I have sent, we're trying to catch up with one of my compatriots, a young tiefling, she's like a personal assistant, named Marion, reddish skin, quite pretty. Did anyone pass through here?
It doesn't ring a bell, unfortunately.
Insight check. Is she lying? Is Cricket lying?
Oh,
Cricket
sorry,
would never lie
your
to me.
camera was delayed for a second there. So I was like, "What? Where's this voice coming from?"
Oh.
Go for it. Roll an insight.
21.
You're looking for any kind of like hiccup, any kind of like stutter in her facial expressions or her voice or anything that would say like, oh, she's trying to avoid the truth there, but you don't see anything.
Just salt of the earth kind of.
You see a look of desperation. And she keeps eyeballing all the produce that's behind you as well.
Okay, I'll pick up what you're dropping. Well, we must have just missed her on the road. Regardless, do you have a basket? I have very hungry compatriots, and actually one of them's a really good cook, so I should pick the best of what you have here.
Well, that's wonderful. Yeah, we have one of these where all the apples came from. It's probably large enough. How many are in your group?
We have 4 currently, but we're hoping to make it 5 once we catch up with Marion.
Oh, that's all right. This should suffice for putting anything in there. So you go on and take this basket here, and you just go up and down the house. If you need my hand with anything, you just give me a holler. I'll be in the back sorting stuff.
And we smash cut to like cult. A little shopping spree.
Yes.
Okay.
Squeezing tomatoes, squeezing melons, all that fun stuff. Yes.
Morning wood. Yeah, if that's all cults, he'll stock up for the trip. He'll buy more than what's necessary, just to spend more money. People tend to like that. You ingratiate yourself. He's using his rich boy stuff.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
So I'd say he'd spend probably, I don't really know. Colt doesn't know the price of milk in Beaverbrook, so he'll probably overpay.
That's cool. I'd say for every single item that you would get, like let's say 5 items for each person, so 20 items in total. I won't say more than probably 3 silver if you want to be generous.
Okay, I will take 3 silver out.
Cool. All right. So from there, we go to last but not least, Miss Viria. Where are you going, Miss Viria?
The smithy.
The smithy. That's what Viria says as she enters the smithy. Going open the doors. Exactly. You're no stranger to smithies. You walk in and it's the familiar sights and sounds. You've got the desk that kind of separates the workhouse between the front of staff, and you see all the tools that are laid out about. It's dark interior, but you do see the flashing of the orange, kind of reddish hued lights. Tang, tang, tang in the background.
Is there anyone around? I assume there is, since there's someone at the anvil.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll approach.
Sure.
Just kind of wait for them to either notice me or put their stuff down.
As you turn the corner, working at the anvil, you see a very large, muscular back with sweat dripping down it. Just the apron, leather apron that's around the corner tied to the back. You see short jeans cut off at the top thigh there. Kind of nestled up the butt crack a little bit, And an orc with a tightly pulled, braided ponytail down the backside of him. Tang, tang, working away on a project of sorts. You see them put down everything, just kind of glance over.
Can I help you?
Yes, good day. Sorry to interrupt. Would you have time to answer a few questions on behalf of Cultivarius Holdings?
What's a cultivarius holding?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. It's a we're a
You see them turn back and frustratingly put the tools down, turn back to you.
I don't want any solicitation.
No. Here, my name is Victoria, and actually, one of our junior associates was supposed to pass through town a bit before we did. A young tiefling by the name of Marion. Has she been through?
Was she
would've
sent here
explained
for any
everything.
blacksmithing?
Pardon?
Was she sent here for any blacksmithing?
Well, she would have been sent here to inquire about the quality of the metals in this region, which is why I'm also here.
You want to inspect my metal?
Amongst other things.
Go ahead.
I'll go ahead.
And they turn back around. Ting, ting, ting.
Oh, well, fuck.
Not
Can
yet.
as I inspect the quality of his metal, can I also, like investigate, see if I noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Sure, make an
anything out of
investigation check.
place? No. 4.
You think you're in a blacksmith shop. You're not entirely certain just yet.
All right. Would you be interested in becoming a business partner of the Cultivarius Holdings Company?
The shoulders kind of slump, and he gently puts his tools down, leans on the anvil, and turns to you.
Look, just a word of advice. If you're new as a company, you gotta build trust with someone before you say, hey, come join my company. I don't know you from Adam on the street.
Yes,
It's
I've
about building
been
relations,
recently
and
promoted
we're
as
not
well.
there
I'm
yet.
sorry, I'm not really, I don't know what I'm doing.
That's okay, I've been there.
I mean, you look like you know swords. Can you take a look at
what
mine?
gave it
See
away?
what your... Yeah, I mean, can I ask for your professional opinion on mine, which was commissioned by the Cultivarius Holding Company?
Shoot.
And materializes the sword
What
and
the
just
fuck?
stands it over. Yeah. Oh, magic trick.
You could just make swords.
Not
You're gonna
any
put me out
sword.
of
This one
business if that's the
specifically.
case.
Sorry?
You're gonna put me out of business if that's the case.
No. This is not. We're just passing through. Don't worry, and it's just this sword specifically that I can make.
Sorry, what did you want from me?
I mean, building relationships of trust. So,
By showing
what's
me
your opinion on my sword?
It looks nice.
Thanks. Also, Tiefling, you didn't really answer that question. Have you seen her?
I must have missed it. I'm sorry. What's this tiefling about?
She's one of our junior associates who was sent through town before we did.
Oh,
We're
right.
supposed to explain all of this to you
Yeah, I get it.
before I arrived.
It's alright. It's alright. Haven't had much sales. Usually I have more sales when the farmers come through and I make hoes and axes and such. I'm kind of hoping to branch out in swords, but there's not a lot of activity for that around here.
Okay, so no tiefling?
I can't say I've seen them, no. It's the
Insight check?
horned one, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Go for it. Roll an insight check. As I take these stones out of my fucking throat.
This is a ride. Oh, and that's a 4 again. Because
Wow.
my rolls are just fantastic tonight.
Yeah.
This is the third 4 in a row I've rolled.
Well, I won't insult you by dictating what that 4 means, but you know the answer.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you for your time. I'll leave you to it. And yes, very impressive collection you have here. I'll speak to my business partner about perhaps commissioning custom armory of sorts, because he's very rich and rich people fancy armories. I
Word of
guess.
advice. You gotta
Again.
build the confidence to sell it.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Alright, good luck to you. Take her easy.
All right.
Thank God that guy's over with.
That interaction was awesome.
It was fun. I just want to do one little test.
All right, so this is the voice I was doing. It's not much better when I just do this.
Oh shit, that
Yeah,
hurt.
you got gravel in your neck.
Yeah. There we go. Get it back. So, all four of you have surveyed your different locations. You all kind of congregate in the middle of the town, kind of a little bit unsettled because you didn't really reveal anything of importance, but nonetheless, it doesn't seem like there's anything very off about the town for some reason. It's just blank right now. But I'll let you guys kind of congregate and tell each other what you found, and maybe something will pop up.
Colt fills them in on no real leads at the general store, but comes back with baskets of like fresh produce and like jerky for the road and whatnot. Puts it on the cart.
Rose informs everyone that the tavern waters down their meat and it's not really good. And yeah, we should not invest in it.
I mean, we're not actually investing in. It's fine. Nagheim?
The church is empty.
No, it's not. No one's running it?
But
Is
who
it
is it for?
It seems as it's there to be there. The symbols on it don't represent any gods. I could take a moment to see.
Is it a fake church?
Yeah, that's
Give me a
actually
moment.
quite suspicious.
I searched, there was no trapdoors or anything. However, I would like to ritually cast Comprehend Language
Sure.
and take a look at the church again, outside again.
Okay. What are you looking for?
To see if that's actual language or if it is just gibberish
Okay.
on the outside.
So you cast it and you look. I mean, if there is some sort of language behind it, it doesn't make any words. That one squiggle kind of looks like an S in like a offshoot of one language that you know, but everything else is just kind of there. So it's more like decoration more than any kind of language or anything like that.
Theory,
Yeah.
any success with the smithy?
No. Actually, he gave me business tips.
Oh,
Wait, what?
I mean, I went for the whole cover thing, but you know me, I fucking fight for a living. I don't know how businesses are run, so I came in with my pitch and he just told me I should build relationships of trust and build confidence before I make pitches to people.
That's good
Also,
advice.
he had not heard of a red tiefling passing through.
no, I did cricket. She seemed pretty honest to me. Well,
the
I
innkeeper
guess.
said he's not into the habit of 13-year-olds, so.
Well, it seems like a regular town, with the exception of a false church.
Well, we should look into that then.
And you didn't pick up with anybody any
Oh,
concerns or panic?
the
or...
inn. The tavern was empty. Midday
Well, there's like
tavern
5 people
empty.
here, so I'm sure they're all working.
But it's quite unusual.
Well, I mean, for a small town, maybe not so unusual that, the tavern isn't full until nighttime.
Oh no, I mean
Summertime.
like empty. There was no one beside the innkeeper. The
Yes,
tavern
it
keeper.
is still quite early, and this is quite a small town, is what I'm saying.
Actually, the lady at the general store said that it wasn't the town that was bringing in the produce, it was the farmers from around. She didn't necessarily say they were from the town. It does seem a little, and Colt's just gonna take another cursory glance. And is there a soul outside?
Yeah, there's lots of people. Like,
There's-
just
oh,
well, not
there
lots.
are,
I
okay.
mean, it's ratio-wise, it's like Winnipeg to Portage La Prairie size. You know what I mean? So if Western is Winnipeg, this is. What are you shaking your head for?
I don't know what that means.
I know. I'm making common references that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
just for Chuck's benefit there.
They're local references for local people.
I know. I'm sorry. But yeah, so if like a Western is like almost 10,000 people, it's maybe 10% of that's walking around and inside buildings and everything. And it is midday, so people may still be doing their own like private activities, like housework and all that, or collecting from the different farms and everything, coming back here for like midday to like evening to actually like liven up the place a little bit. So it's
Okay,
like
well-
it's like working hours right now. You wouldn't expect people who work 9 to 5 be out on the street right now.
Well, maybe we can check out the temple, and if we don't find anything, we can hang by the tavern during when it's later and more people.
Yeah, look, after dinner,
Yeah.
that's probably when people will start funneling in.
On the way back from work, usually.
All right, yeah, I say we're gonna stay the night regardless, because obviously we've got to find this young woman. And all right, yeah, the temple. I think maybe this evening, if we see anybody acting strangely, and sorry, just because I can't quite recall last game, you guys found some cult of Dionysus on the road here?
Followers
on-
of Dionysus, yes.
What
Yes,
did I
on the
say?
road to. You said cults of Dionysus.
I'm just being
I
a
think you
dick.
meant cultists, but
Yeah.
yeah, on the way there between Stillben and Beaverbrook, we camped out like some ways away from a campment of cultists.
And did they look like they were traveling, or were they sort of settled for a little bit?
I think
Could
they
be
looked like they
both.
were traveling.
All right.
I don't recall.
We
Well,
don't
we
know
had
if they
you
were.
scouted out, so.
Yeah. So if anyone should know, it should be you.
You tell
Um,
us.
Well, I
person
can
who
help you out
there.
there then, because yeah, I forgot that it was Cult who went to kind of check it out. It kind of gave you the same vibes as like the Riff and Mist Jungle, where everybody's just 24/7 party time. You know, nothing too crazy because it's just an encampment. But there was about 100 or so people in that little encampment.
And we never discovered if they were traveling the same way we were, or traveling.
They were on the
back to
path.
Stillben.
Yeah, you don't know. Nobody interacted with them. You guys decided it was safer to keep your distance for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, shall we kill some time in the go maybe check into the towers, make sure the horses are cleaned and fed, and then back to the tavern to see what we can't sniff out.
Well, if we are going to stay the night, then that's where that town person said we should stay.
It's the only place we haven't checked out, too.
That's true.
Let's go have a peek-see then, shall we, crew?
Heading towards where? I'm sorry.
The towers.
The towers.
Towers.
Fair enough. So once you walk over to the towers, you do see that there are a few people just kind of congregating, sitting on the stairs, kind of fanning themselves. Even though it is winter, the sun does beat down pretty hard. But you do see, just as soon as you're coming up the stairs, you do see a well, I shouldn't say young because she's got gray hair. An older woman with a long ankle length skirt, about navy blue, and a lavender color shirt that just kind of comes out with a little tray offering like what looks to be iced tea to the two people who are sitting down. And once they've taken their drinks, she just kind of cradles the tray and just starts conversing with them as well.
She had a brooch.
Yes, she does.
Oh, okay. So that must be Snooky?
Oh.
I got the
Dynamite.
side eye.
I got the Twilight, and I got the Jersey Shore. This game is coming to an end real fucking quick if we keep this up.
This is very dated
mean-
reference we're making.
It's too pop culture, like.
Too old.
Trash
Top
heaps?
tier.
Yes, I agree.
Mid 2000s.
Let's-
Top tier.
So the name you are looking for is Snoori, which was the name given to us by the community.
Yay! Thanks, community.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Yes.
redeem
So that must be Snorri. So we should talk to her if we want a room to stay in tonight.
Colt will stride forth. He's like, "Hail and well met, good people of Beaverbrook."
Hello, dear.
Hello. We're just passing through the town. We're wondering if you had accommodations for the evening.
Oh, how many of you are there?
You're looking at it. We're 4 currently, but we're hoping to be 5 soon enough.
Great. How long were you planning on staying?
I believe just the evening, correct?
For now, yes.
I see. How many rooms will you be needing?
How many rooms do you have?
Oh, we could accommodate probably 3 rooms.
We'll take 2.
All right, that's
No.
I'm not doing that. I don't care if you redeem the points. I'm not doing that.
Oh,
You dick.
Oh, snap. Well, I have 43,000.
I have
points, so
infinity,
we'll wait.
so I will say shoot down.
I have 54.8 thousand.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So.
Anyway, so you walk inside the North Tower, we'll say, and you can tell that it's probably the freshest of the buildings. You can see that the wood seems like it's never been aged or anything like that. There's not a lot of footprint or foot traffic in here. You see some furnishings are like half complete. So there might be a coffee table with 1 chair, but it looks like it should have like about 4. The fireplace is there. It doesn't look like it's been used yet. There's no carpeting in the floors or anything like that. Nothing leading up the stairs. It's fairly fresh. It's got that pine scent to it that tells you like, oh, this is a brand new place.
This is a brand new place.
Ooh.
Have you had much business through here, Miss Snorri? Did she introduce herself? Okay.
No, she didn't, but we'll assume
Okay.
that happened.
I'll say, yeah.
How do you know my name? Who sent you?
Oh, like shivved!
The
Shivved!
clasp sends their regards.
We have some people who are coming from the south to the north and the other way likewise. But mostly it's just the locals who haven't found the roots just yet.
Yes, are you a new settler? Are you from the area originally?
Oh no, when my late husband passed, rest his soul, I just decided to... It was lonely at home, so I decided to have a boarding house of sorts, and well, thankfully the Reverend, he helped me kind of sort this place out, and no one was doing anything with these taller buildings. We thought, oh, it's good for a housing unit.
So, the towers were here already when you decided to acquire them?
It was originally just for the townsfolk to have some place to lay their heads as the rest of the town was being built from the ground up.
Hmm. And then you just came in and decided, I'll run it for you.
Well, for the most part, yeah.
Oh, well, that's very enterprising of you. I'm actually from Enterprise myself. My name is, when he gives the whole spiel.
Oh, that's a
you
mouthful.
You may call me Colt. These are my associates.
Hello.
You said the Reverend. We haven't seen. The church looks quite new as well. As he just arrived himself.
Oh, the church was the first thing to go up, actually.
Oh, it was, because we have two of us are of faith, and we were just wondering if it was open worship or.
Oh, it's non-denominational for the most part. We don't cater to one or the other. It's just nice to have someone preach the good words.
Mm-hmm. We'll have to say hello to him before we leave. I'm looking into some business aspects with Cricket from the general store. Fine woman, fine, good salt of the earth woman. What was the Reverend's name?
That would be Barnabas Stone.
Barnabas Stone. Totally not a bad guy. Barnabas. Excellent. And we were hopefully, I don't want to quite reserve the room, but if no one ends up taking it, we are expecting my personal assistant, Marion, to show up. But we feel like we've passed her on the road, perhaps. She left before us. She's about yay tall and gives a description of Marion. It's like, has anyone of that ilk been through?
Not that I've seen.
Inside check.
Go for it.
I would also like to partake in the insight.
We'll say
And,
cult roll with advantage
okay.
then.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, I got a 21, and Nagheim got 22. Boom!
Roll again. You might get a natural 20.
Oh my god, where'd it go? There we go. My insight's not very good for. Oh, 5! So we'll take that
go with that 21. She's not giving off any kind of like vibes of nefarious ne'er-do-well kind of stuff. She's being pretty open. Out of everyone, she seems like the least business oriented of everyone. Everyone has like a thing, you know, like from what Viria has told you, the blacksmith was all about like you buy or you get out. The tavern was trying to like just pawn off everything onto Rose as much as possible. Excuse me. Non-existent Padre over at the chapel there, and you yourself with Cricket at the general store. She was pretty much like, hey, I would love to talk, but I'd also love you to buy my stuff, you know? So this is the one that's just like, suit yourself. Very chill.
Okay. All right.
Well,
Thank you.
apparently the Reverend wasn't at the church when one of our associates went through. Do you know when he'll be back?
Oh, there's usually the evening servants. Is this someone you wanted to talk to?
Well,
Yes, I'm interested in religion.
Oh
I
my
would like to
goodness.
assist his service.
You gave me a start there, my
Well,
dear.
Yes, we can attend the service. We were also looking into establishing business relations. I give like a side eye to Rose.
Also that.
And to talk with whoever's at the head of the church.
We have varied interests. Oh, this is our room? Perfect.
And she just sheepishly gives you the keys to the rooms and everything.
But what time is the service at?
Oh, what day is it today? I'm not too sure that the service happens this evening. What are we?
And I'm gonna call it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday because I can't think of what the fuck they're called in, you know.
Don't ever go by another calendar. It is the
Yeah,
worst from
it
my own experience.
Sucks. So
Oh god.
we'll say you guys are on a Wednesday and the service happens on a Thursday. So tomorrow evening you would have time to kind of attend the service.
All right. Well, thank you. We'll unpack for the night.
All
and
right,
let you know if there's anything else.
I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Ta-ta.
I assume we're all just gonna go into the same room and sort of discuss what we've found out.
Sure.
Well, it's the church. It seems so obvious, but is it obvious?
I
Yeah.
mean,
I no spare rooms, no hidden doors.
Well, there's not. I mean, doesn't mean that there is, but, you know, an empty church with no reverend is kind of weird.
Well, to be fair,
Not the religious sort, but
just because you may work for the church or do services at the church does not mean you live at the church. People do tend to have their own homes, usually.
well, isn't that usually annexed to the temple? There another
always.
building that we could investigate nearby?
It's all rich tapestry. Like, Timora doesn't really have temples, just sort of like statues on the side of the road, kind of a thing.
Shire does not have anything.
It's incredibly varied. It's more Marion, quite honestly, could have just passed by. She could have gotten attacked on the side of the road by bandits or a large animal.
Oh, she could have made it all the way to Western.
She could have
Yes.
gone, yeah, exactly.
But
It's
what?
we're being suspicious because we want to find a mystery.
I am suspicious because my magic did not work.
It didn't work.
What do you mean?
Point of fact, your magic worked. It just didn't show you anything,
Scrying showed me nothing.
right?
Scrying is supposed to show something unless... the
Yeah, but isn't
person-
scrying like wherever they are located?
It would show me, like, the person.
Right.
Like, it would show me what's happening, but I was not able to connect with anything.
With her. There was no indication that it had anything to do with the town at all.
Yes. But I'm saying like, Nagheim is suspicious because there was no response with the message.
Okay,
and
we're
scrying did not
all
work.
in agreement that something is up with Marin, but not necessarily here.
Yes.
If not
bel-
here, then where?
As well as my locate person spell
She's
has
probably
not picked up anything.
she's
there
probably
a
somewhere where
range?
magic can't reach then.
there
Or
a
she's not
range
here
to
at all.
It would have to be a different plane of existence. for
What did
most
you
of
say,
mine.
Rose?
Oh, Rose is just asking, like, oh, is there a range to your magic? Like,
Yes.
Is it just like unlimited?
The locate has a range, but my message does not. Nor does scrying.
What if
Except
she's
for
just ignoring
other-
your message?
This is
'Cause,
true,
like-
she could be ignoring it.
Because, like, she doesn't know you.
That does not explain why your scrying didn't work.
Of course, if she did not want to be found, she does have, and it is possible to prevent it from finding you without even knowing. But she is young. She does not seem to be one of them who are capable, not capable.
I mean, we know nothing.
It's true.
And we didn't question any of the cultists on the road, did we?
No.
No. You all prefer to stay away from them.
I'm regretting my decision.
They were not doing anything suspicious.
Well, I do
Just to put it out there, just
recall-
so if you want it as an option, you guys are only like a few hours away from them if you wanted to.
Well, I do recall, I think we mentioned we were keeping an eye out specifically for her while we were scouting out the cultists and we didn't see anything.
Yeah, but they
But-
might have seen something.
Well, I mean, we can go back. It's not like
What time of
the
day
road
is
ahead
it?
is very wide, so
Yeah.
it's not like we can.
Well, when you guys woke up, it probably would have been around like the 8 or 9 o'clock. So when you arrived in town, it would have been like 12, 1 p.m. doing all your scouting and everything like that. Probably another hour in getting the rooms. So you're looking at like 2, 3 in the afternoon.
I'd say we go out. We've still got the sun and have a little chit chat with them. I mean,
Well, we do have time to go back and then return for the night.
yeah, it's worth a go. I mean, we kind of realize that the cult has taken on a life of its own after what Rose has started, but they're not really out to harm anybody unless they've been taken over by a giant goo monster.
Well, unless the goo monster's back because we didn't drive it off. So
We'll have to keep our eye out on the goo monster. We didn't kill it.
no, we did not.
What if
It
it's
ran
a
God,
away.
worm?
We really don't tie up the ends of our adventures very well. It just kind of continues.
Well, I mean,
doesn't it?
both times we've encountered it kind of fucked us up bad. So
All right. I mean, I'm up for going to have a chit chat with the Dionysus folks, and
well, it's our one lead aside from this mysterious reverend.
yeah, I do want to look into the Reverend a little bit, but other than that, I just don't think there's anything here.
I mean, if we can find a reverend tonight, but otherwise we only know that we'll find him tomorrow at the church service.
Well, so we should start with the cult, and then if that doesn't yield any results, we can wait until tomorrow and then attend the service, see what's going on with that.
Back our steps we go.
We'll bring some of the extra produce that I bought as a sign of good faith.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd
prob-
like some fresh vegetables.
Bunch of tomatoes.
Yeah, they
Why
could have
did you
sex
buy
on
so
them.
many tomatoes?
I really like the smell of tomatoes.
Okay.
Good.
Shall we?
And we shall.
We shall.
All right. So I'll say that you all let Snoory know your intentions for coming back later that evening. Are you making a deposit for the room just to hold on to it, or?
Making a deposit.
Nice try. So
Nice try. Nice achievement. Yeah, I will do a deposit because I think
So-
I'm the one who has money right now.
It's all good. So two bedroom suites will run you 5 silver each, so 1 gold piece.
1 gold piece it is. Okie dokie. And I was thinking maybe this would be a good time.
Well,
Oilet.
Unless you have an intro as to another scene.
I do.
Okay.
Because stepping out onto the main road of this dusty small town, the sun is hidden behind a thick overcast gray that contrasts the green and overgrown site of the town. To your right, you see what was once a store has been overtaken by vegetation. A decayed wooden sign that now hangs precariously from the few nails that once held it in place. To the left, you see a building that seems to have burned up in a fire. Its blackened, broken bones lay scattered in and around the lot. Further up on the right is a tavern with broken carts and hitching posts barring its entrance. Windows along the main floor seem to be broken and stained with dark red along its frame. Across from it are almost 2 identical buildings with moss covering the exterior. There are strange clumps of fungus that seem to be growing out from their entrances, and a noise that emanates from deep within its dark interior. The last few buildings near the southern exit of the town seem to have been midway through construction, but like the rest of the town, has now been overtaken by nature, with only the town's temple as a beacon of what it once was. And that's where we're going to go for a break. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out this long. We're going to take a quick 10-15 minute break just to use the facilities. In the meantime,
Shit our pants.
in the meantime, you get to check out the lovely emotes that Nicola Nora has created for our subscribers, and followed up by art created by Chuck Monty. So, stick around. We'll be right back. See you in a bit.
Bye.
I love that. That is the first thing they heard when we came back onto the stream. Well done. Welcome back, everyone. Oh, crap in a hat. I see that Rose's face is still blocked off here. Hold on a second.
Yeah, Rose just is no longer
Yeah.
here for the night. We said, we're done with your shit. You go to timeout.
Yeah.
And
That's
yet for
gonna
some reason, I'm
happen.
still
That's
here.
gonna happen anytime I switch to something. I think it's just gonna go back to that default. So, everybody here and everybody in the chat, please remind me if that's happening, because tonight the cameras are kind of blocked off by a whole bunch of stuff that I've got here. But anyway, enough of technical difficulties. Nobody cares about that. We are in a whole new tapestry here.
Well,
Green.
I did say my spells don't work if there's another plane of existence that she's on.
Did we stumble into a mystery spot?
Are we in another plane of existence?
Is this the Twilight Zone?
Like, if we take the brake off of the car, will it go back?
Through the earring, Rose is like, "Is that?"
I don't believe we're in Kansas anymore.
Where's fucking Kansas?
Where in Exandria is Kansas now, hon? Please do tell.
Well, actually, if you look at this tiny little city on the map, it is almost unheard of.
I hear they get a lot of tornadoes in that area.
Yes. They recommend highly against going to it.
Colt's
Okay, that's unsettling.
through the earring is like, okay, quiet. Let's is the building we're sort of next to on the left side of the map is Colt's just gonna like gesture, come on, let's take a little bit of cover here.
Mm-hmm.
Nighttime's gonna take a quick peek at the vegetables that
The
Colt bought. Are
Oh.
they rotten or just not there?
What vegetables?
We were standing. Do we have a cart?
Yes.
Because we were. In my head, we were standing by the cart.
You guys took the cart to go check out the cult of Dionysus. Now you got me calling them a cult. God, way to judge people, guys. But yeah, you're still in the cart. You're still with the horses.
And the horses are still there.
Mm-hmm.
And the produce. No.
Nope.
Okay, no produce. Well,
Are you
this-
missing a gold coin?
Oh. Is my coin still?
What coin is this that we're referring to?
Pains.
The one he paid the
Pains-
rooms for.
Yeah, painstakingly counting his
Yeah.
money because he's got
Good
over
luck with that.
1,000 gold coins on him right now.
Oh my god.
He's like, you know what? This is actually gonna take a little
Way
too
to
long.
rub it in that you're rich right now, and I'm not.
Since it's raining though, Nagheim will like kind of create a tiny little shield above them just to not be wet.
It's gonna pull my hood over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's hug the wall and then have a little look-see around.
Oh god.
So you guys should be able to move your characters. So everybody tell me where you would like to go.
Golds, is this here like a little deck or is this an awning?
That is what you used to know as the Beaverbrook Grocers.
Okay.
But whatever building it was before is kind of overtaken by vegetation and overgrowth.
Okay, well, Colt's gonna hug. Oh, Fury went down there, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Colt's gonna hug the wall here,
Mm-hmm.
and Jester's for the other to kind of like get cover.
Okay. And Viria runs over to where the blacksmiths used to be, but is now a crater. I'll get you to make a stealth check.
Wait, do we still have those cloaks?
Yeah.
Technically we do, so I should have advantage on that.
Are you wearing it?
Well, I
I'm
mean,
gonna put
my
mine on.
inventory.
There's that. So I'll say no because Rose is currently
No,
putting hers
okay.
on.
Yeah. Or can we say I put it on as, you know, Cult says to be
Nah, because you were so excited to go there.
fine. So stealth check without advantage.
I have a question.
I'll answer it in a
That's
second.
a 9.
I see.
Oh, I
Can
forgot to
I'm gonna re-roll that actually. I have inspiration.
Oh, yeah?
Fuck your noses. Yeah. No. I'm retconning that. Nah. That's a 19.
And as soon as the noises come, they seem to fade off in the distance as you duck around the corner. Still not knowing where it came from, though.
Yeah. Well, can I make some kind of perception check to figure out from which direction they're coming
Well,
from?
I'll let you do that, but I think Nagheim wanted to do something.
Yeah.
I just have a quick question because I forgot about a feature that I now have, which allows me every time I finish a short rest to touch my quill to a blank piece of paper, and I have parchments, and it creates a scroll for free for me to use. I forgot.
Up
I
to
could
what
do
level?
that. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can create one magical scroll by touching your wizardly quill to a blank piece of paper or parchment, causing one spell from your awakened spell book to be copied onto the scroll.
Okay.
I would have done locate creature.
Okay.
So I want to. Are we able to just retcon and like, say that I did it?
Sure.
'Cause I had forgot. I wanted to do it, but I completely forgot that I have this now.
Sure.
Okay.
So it's locate creature you want?
Yes.
And I put on the mist cloak.
Hey. All right. So everyone's a little scattered right now. What's the plan? What do we do?
Because I would use the scroll.
Oh, you would. Okay,
Well,
get you.
I would use like once we're there, and that's like maybe a different plane or whatever was blocking. Let's see, and then like I would open the scroll up and
And you're trying to locate
it.
what?
a little red thiefling girl.
A tiefling. She's stepping up in the world.
Tiefling. Words are hard right now.
So
And it's cast at level 5, but that does nothing because it casts it at a higher level, one level higher. But I don't think that affects the spell.
yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I would do that just to see if I can get a ping.
And it lasts for how long?
An hour.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yep.
All right. What's everyone else doing?
Rose.
That's me.
Let's hide
Hi.
a little. Hide. You're right in the open.
Oh,
Yeah. Let's. I'm going to look around this building
Mm-hmm.
and see what I can see. Very quietly. I see the other two like putting on the cloaks, and he's like,
Yeah.
okay.
So
And yeah, he's going to either maybe go inside this building, or am I at the back of the building and then this is the front of the building here?
yeah.
Okay. Is there an entrance through the back?
You can check.
I'm gonna check if there's an entrance through the back.
Okay. Make a
Investigate.
stealth check.
Oh yeah. Oh. It's 15. That's not very good.
Advantage.
Oh, with advantage. Thank you. Dirty 20.
Okay. So easily enough, you kind of hug the wall, trying to avoid any kind of open windowed area or any kind of like wooden sections that have kind of given way to time or eaten away by nature. You make it around to the back, and you do see that there is a doorway that is kind of crumbled in on itself that leads in through the back way. But the interior is completely dark inside.
Rose, I'm gonna go in. Watch my back.
Okay.
And
Rose's watches.
Colt's gonna go in and carefully, quietly investigate what he sees inside.
Make an investigation check.
Investigations coming at you at 13. That's not great.
Okay. As you're walking through, you see there's dirt and grime all across the floor inside. The smell of decayed vegetation is thick in the air. And the one thing that you can notice with your dark vision is that there seems to be some sort of growth of some sort in the far corner, close to the front entrance, but in the corner of the section there. So if I tap, it'll probably be right along here. But other than that, most of the carts are containing moldy, vegetated vegetables. That's a lot of... Anyway.
Vegetated vegetables.
Fuck. I'm a wordsmith. I'm a fucking poet. Watch out, people. But yeah, throughout this whole section, doesn't seem to be any presence of anything sentient.
Okay.
The only thing that seems off, other than everything kind of being overtaken by nature, is this growth that's kind of in the corner.
I would like to inspect the growth closer.
Okay.
After he informs Rose, I'm inspecting a growth.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Shouldn't you have
Bruh!
that checked by a healer?
It's just an itch. 13.
13, huh?
Oh.
You see, as soon as you get close to it, a bunch of spores pop out in about 15 feet around you. And you inhale this gaseous, poisonous tasting, scented, it's just awfulness that's in your lungs. And you can't help it, like, just... It's a struggle to breathe right now, and you take 3 points of poison damage.
Oh, shit. And I'm poisoned?
And
Or
this
is it
is
just
going
poison
to
damage?
build up to a certain thing unless it's taken care of. I'll just warn you right now.
Okay, I will keep note.
Well, that's one way to solve it.
Bye!
Poison spores? Nope. Out.
Jason,
Hi.
quick question.
Hmm?
Was this inspired by an X-Files episode? Because I remember this episode. Okay, so it wasn't, but I was like, maybe he took it. It's so good. I love it.
Oh, good.
It's not a bad thing, is what I'm saying.
You should start with that. I'm kidding. No, honestly, I think I've only watched like a handful of X-Files episodes. I was thinking, it's weird that you mentioned it though. Like the one scene that...
I'll link you the name of the, like, it's a very specific episode that comes to mind with
Okay.
this. I'll link you the...
I was thinking of like little moments in TV that have always kind of stuck in my brain, and that was one of them.
I
Was
mean,
an X-File
that's-
episode. Yeah.
I mean, coming from Ahi, this is like the highest compliment. If
Oh yeah.
compares your storytelling to X-File, this is a compliment. Like,
I mean, it was one of the better X-Files episodes, because some X-Files episodes kind of suck.
Yeah.
You know, even
Yeah,
if I
there's-
love that show.
I love it too. I absolutely adore
But
it.
I mean,
yeah, this
I-
was a good episode.
Yeah, I adored Buffy, but there's definitely some bad Buffy out there. So, yeah, I feel you. So, that is Cult. What is everybody else doing?
Well, after Colt regains his breath, he's gonna quickly go, "Don't go near the growths. Don't inspect them."
Good to know.
Everybody
I've
make a
moved further
perception
down.
check, please.
Okay. 6.
25.
12.
These
Sorry,
rolls.
except for Cult. That's cool. So I'll say Nagheim and Rose, you kind of understand what Cult is trying to say through hacked, coughed, and restrictive voice that comes through. Viria, you're like, the what? The huh? The Rose? What? Yeah. You don't quite understand what he's telling you. But We got Rose on the outside. We got Nagheim over at the top. We've got Viria charging through quietly for the moment.
Yes.
What is everybody else doing?
Well, can I inspect this building I'm at?
Where are you here?
I'm
Oh, you're at one of the
further down.
towers. So, as you are approaching the interior to the towers that you were going to spend the night in at one point or another, you do hear a little louder from within this building.
There seems to be things in this building I'm at. The towers. Through the hearing.
And I don't suppose they are good things.
Well, they sounded kind of like.
Yeah, that they don't sound friendly.
I'm coming out.
Are you okay? I didn't quite hear the last thing you said.
Don't bother the big lumps of growth. Vegetative.
What lumps of?
The vegetating vegetables. Don't
The
bother
vegetating
them.
vegetables. What are you?
Hey, Jason, we
saying
compare
right
your
now?
stuff to X-Files vegetating vegetables. The highs and the lows of my
X-Files is a
DM
really
stuff.
funny show. Okay?
Actually, the X Files was inspired by us. Okay.
Sure.
Colt's gonna come out and then sneak his way across the road
Sneaking his way.
towards Viria.
All right, make a stealth check.
Should both of us do that, or just him?
He's coming towards you. You're not really moving. What?
All right.
It's not even a nat 20, but that's a 32.
Is that even possible?
Yes, it is.
I do
Because
have
I have a
a
plus
history.
13.
Yeah.
That's I only rolled a 19.
That's insanity.
Only.
Wait, so the highest you can have is 33.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Cool.
so.
Oh,
Even the rain
and-
is like, oh, we didn't touch him.
Technically,
Even a
I get to
natural
At
one.
advantage,
I get
yeah.
to I get to roll with advantage.
Yeah,
so-
yeah.
But yeah, it's
Good
still
call.
32.
All right. So you are standing beside Viria. Viria, make a perception check, please.
Another one. Oh, come on. 5.
Cool. Right on. You know Colt's beside you.
Oh, hey.
Nagheim will just kind of slowly walk out in the street, keeping the rain off of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna quietly just. I guess not really trying to be stealthy because it's not really my forte. But
Are you wearing
Well,
a
that gives you
cloak?
advantage.
yeah, but like I'm just gonna. If they are saying that you hear them in there, Nagheim's just gonna quietly walk out through the street,
Okay. Make a stealth check.
keeping the rain off themselves. Of course. Let me see.
So I got the feeling that whatever was preventing
13.
Nagheim from
13.
finding Marion is what's the fuck, whatever the fuck is going on here.
Oh, this is completely fucked up. I don't even understand what is going on over here. Like, we're in a whole other place.
As Nagheim is crossing where the blacksmith's place is, you see a creature jump out. This creature looks terrifying, as if the growth and vegetation has overtaken their skin. Their face has split down the middle and blossomed almost like a flower. Teeth are pushed aside as it's grabbing and gnashing at Nagheim. Nagheim, roll initiative, please.
Oh
Just,
no!
yeah, FYI, it does not get advantage on me. Well, I rolled at 8.
8?
Oh, Jordy Barrel, you lunkhead.
But yeah, luckily there's no surprise round against me though.
All right. So what was your initiative? I'm sorry.
8. I rolled a 2.
Hey, what's your dexterity?
A +1.
It goes first.
I only have a lot of initiative because of fucking alert.
Oh, see, I have you at 13, Nagheim, and Jason's at 8.
No, that's my stealth roll.
Yeah.
Oh, strange. Just checking.
No worries. All right. So this thing lunges at you, Nagheim, and does a 10 hit.
No.
Okay.
Nagheim uses that tiny little shield and just bats it away.
Nice. Does 16 hit.
Well, I'm actually going to use shield now.
Okay. So this thing takes 2 swipes at you and I can't do it as well.
My mic didn't pick that up. No, still nothing. Anyway.
Okay, cool.
Rip.
Nagheim is going to... Oh, Albert. Wait, is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Albert is going to come down and give me the help action
Okay.
and distract it, and then Nagheim's going to reach out and inflict wounds.
Okay.
Attempt to. It's going to be with... 1 sec. I get to roll again, because with advantage. So, a 19.
I don't see the... Oh, there we go. Oh, I thought that was the damage. I'm sorry. 19 will hit. Yep.
Cool. That is 26 radiant damage.
'Kay.
I am changing that from
Whoa.
necrotic. No, fire damage. Fire damage.
'Kay.
I'm gonna change it to fire.
Excellent.
Fire cleanses all.
Sorry, was it fire damage?
Roll a d6, please.
Yeah. A 4.
4. For the next minute, any flammable object you touch that isn't being worn or carried by another creature bursts into flame.
How fitting.
Yep.
Are you finally gonna burn down a town?
I only offered to burn down a farm, really.
It's a good thing tieflings have fire resistance.
And a house, a couple houses.
Yeah, but
My
we
brother.
don't.
Well, heartache is different.
All right. So with that, are you doing any movement, bonus action, anything?
Oh, go away. Let me see, what do I have for my bonus action? Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna summon my spectral self,
Mm-hmm.
or not myself, but like my past self, and it's just gonna go here.
Sorry, point that one more time.
Right where that's, oh,
Got it.
right where that circle is.
Gotcha. Where's a good one? Oh, I don't see, but I'll just put... Well, shit. Put it there. Put it there! Oh, jeebus. There.
Cool.
All right, cool. Right on.
And I'm not, yeah, I'll fucking walk away from it. I'll take the
Attack of opportunity.
attack of opportunity.
Okay. That will be a 20 to hit.
This is still.
Yeah? Okay.
Wait, wait, how much do I get from shield again? Wait, is it 5? Sorry. I'm looking at 2 spells. Nope, that does hit.
Okay.
It matches.
That's going to be 9 points of slashing damage and 3 points of poison damage. You are currently poisoned, and that is on a counter.
Okay, so I'm poisoned as well.
Yeah. That was going to be a reveal, but now that we've established that, yeah. Cool. All right. With that, it is its turn. Oh, that's real confusing. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the tokens. That was supposed to be the old school one of you. Where is the old one of you? There. There we go. Let me just do that. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Okay. Should be good. All right. Next up, it is the creature's turn unless anybody is jumping into the fray.
Well, yeah.
I am.
Okay. All three of you, roll initiative, please.
Oops.
Jeebus.
It first.
Have I rolled above a 10 except for that one stealth check today?
15. Viria is 8. Is that correct?
Yep.
And Rose is 20.
Yes.
Vera still goes before me, though.
Not a problem. All right. So, Rose, you are up. What are you doing?
Rose will raise her axe above her head and be like, ah! And run towards the creature that just attacked her friend
Okay, go for it.
and attacked it.
And as she attacks, we're all to hydrate.
Hey.
Does 26 hit?
26 hits.
Cool. So,
So that's 11 damage.
I haven't raged yet.
Oh, so just 8 damage.
Just 8 of damage, yeah.
Okay,
And
Still
I will
standing.
attack again.
go for it.
This is 26 hit.
Yeah.
And another pew,
All right.
10 of damage.
So with that, the creature is cut in half. And you see as its head goes off from its shoulders, you expect a splattering of blood. But instead, the interior is like soft lettuce. The bones just kind of crackle like a twig as it falls to the ground, split in two. And because as you ran up to it going, ah, you see 3 more creatures pop out from the building at the very front. And where Cult and Veria are standing, you hear this noise getting extremely loud from within and getting closer. Next up, Cult, what would you like to do?
Oh, boop. I'm gonna boop. I am going to. I'm gonna cast Bless, but
Okay.
I can't. Oh no, I can get Nagheim. Okay, I can get Viria. Oh, sorry, Rose. It's gonna be Nagheim, Viria, and me with Bless because I can only do 3, just because I'm poisoned. And oh wait, no. Who else is poisoned? Is Rose poisoned?
No, Nagheim.
Oh, it's you. It is Nagheim. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Sorry, Rose. You're tough as shit, so who cares? So you guys will get an extra D4 for attack rolls and saving throws for the next minute if I keep concentration up. So I've got my little my little bless reminder. And that's my action. What can I do here? Sorry, new it spells. Otis. Colt is going to hide. He's going to take his. You say in this building here, Jason,
Mm-hmm.
is where we're hearing more loud sounds.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, snap. Okay, so I'm going to use my movement. Is this like, can I hide under here where I went through?
It's like an open doorway. Like that's the front entrance to the grocers. So what you're seeing with the little hook thing over top there, that's like the overhang where the sign would have been.
Is there a place that I can hide?
Not really. I mean, unless you want to go inside the building and duck behind like one of the broken windows there, you could do that.
Okay.
But everything on the exterior, unless you're behind some wall where there's a lot of eyes from the north and possibly more coming from the south, you don't know. But yeah, interiors at this point would be your only hiding option.
Okay, I see. Okay, fair enough. Actually, Cult's going to... you know what? He'll stay there. And that's pretty much all I can do. Yeah. He'll actually move away from this building a little bit. These things know we're here, right? They're coming towards us, yeah? Oh, goody. Okay, well, maybe he will hide around this corner of the building.
'Kay.
'Cause then he'll be hidden from these folks here.
So
that's my
bonus action to hide?
and my movement. Yeah.
Okay.
Bonus action to hide.
Excellent. All right. Next up is these guys. So, hearing where the sound came from, all three of these guys surround Little Miss Rose there, and they're going to make 6 attacks against you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, 2 each.
So, 19 to hit.
Does hit.
Okay. Natural 1. 13 does not hit, I believe.
Nope.
Okay. No. And 18.
18, yes.
Okay. All right. So just 2 of them hit you. So you take 10, 19 points of slashing damage, as well as 6 points of poison damage, and you are poisoned.
So 19 plus 6. Right?
Yeah, so 25 total, 6 of which is poison damage.
Oh, 6 of the 19 is poison and not 19 plus 6.
No, 19 plus 6, so 25 total damage, but
Oh.
6 of that is poison. Yeah.
That confused me. Sorry.
No worries, no worries. But from there, they're just going to surround you. And we also hear bursting out from the interior you see 4 more creatures, one of which is directly in front of Viria. Viria, I'll get you to make a perception check, please, as a free action here. 6. Good to know.
Rolling so well.
All right. So they use their movement to get to where they are, but that's about it for them. Next up is Nagheim.
Okay. This image of me, like my
Your fake one?
has
Yeah.
up. The fake one is just gonna kind of float over there.
Okay.
It's just being there for now. Nagheim will.
I'll get you to make a perception check.
Okay. Disadvantage, right? No, that's saving throw. So. 24.
So, here's what I'll say. You move the phantom self across there, directly in line of sight of all these creatures. They don't seem to take notice. Take from that what you will. Nagheim, it is your turn.
Albert is going to make it so I don't have disadvantage on one of these creatures.
Okay.
And Nagheim is going to pull their cane up and twist the rapier slowly, and as it comes out, Nagheim is going to almost turn into gold dust. And I am going to use Wizard Sliver the first time. I'm going to attack all 3 of them that are of Red Rose.
Okay, go for it.
So that's the first one,
Hits.
and then that one for one of them, and that's with disadvantage that I rolled.
Okay.
And then the other one would be a 19.
Okay. That'll hit as well.
Okay. So I'll say for the ones that are one in front and the one behind her, other ones I'll hit. For 37 force damage.
What's Wizard Sliver?
Oh my god. Is
That's
that
so
have a
cool.
god?
Oh, wait a minute.
so.
That's just for one, right?
That is No, it hits 3 feet targets.
Don't you have to roll the damage for each one?
I can roll the damage individually for him, yeah.
Okay. So we'll say 37 for one of them, 25 for the other. Sweet.
And can I appear? How high is the roof from the one in the back?
From what do I hit? Where?
Like, if I wanted to go into the roof up here.
There is no roof. That whole building has collapsed in on
All
itself.
building?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
then
if
not-
you've ever seen a burned down building where it's just like the beams. That's what it's left there.
Okay. So, as Nagheim...
Well, now, freaking, this is what magic does, people.
Yep. Fucks it up. So, as Nagheim disappears into the dust of gold, the gold dust is going to cut through the 3 of them, but only making purchase on 2. And then it's going to float back behind, and Nagheim is going to appear, just putting the rapier back into the cane, as the 2 then just get hit by the force of the
Fair
spell.
enough. Now, you ran across to there, is that correct?
I can tell I appear 15 feet away. I can appear up to 15 feet away from one of the targets.
That's what I missed. Okay, good to know.
Yeah. So that's why I now appear, like the gold dust kind of floats over there and then settles. And then
Sounds
it
good.
appears there again.
All right. So I'll say the one that took 37, we'll say this guy, gone. The other one, still doing all right. Bless D4, what?
That's only on hits, not damage.
No, it's you rolled a 10 on one of those. You can still
It
add a
was a nat one.
d4 to that. Oh, it was a nat one. Okay,
So
my
it
bad.
was a miss.
Well, I mean, you're blessed.
Yeah, but a nat one's instant miss, isn't it?
If you want, okay.
I mean, it would put it to a 14.
That would hit.
Oh.
But it's a nat 1.
That's why I'm like,
Oh, we've established a rule.
I didn't. You guys did.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Amazing.
I would like
All
to
right.
argue that rule.
Oh, you would like to, I bet. But it's Viria's turn. So, Viria, what are you doing?
So is the one in front of me like within 5 feet, or because
Yeah, it's a little wonky when I first put them there. Yeah, we'll do just pick them up, put them down, right there.
Okay, so he's not directly in front of me.
No.
Okay, so I'm going to move over here to the center of the street.
Make a stealth check.
Okay. And now I get advantage on that. Oh, that is a dirty 20.
Okay.
And as Vera runs up, she's gonna slide her dragon hand over her sword, and blue flame is just gonna erupt all over it. And yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my gift of a chromatic dragon feet and give myself a d4 of fire damage. And as an action, I'm going to cast Blur on myself.
Cool.
So Viria's form just starts to kind of like do the paranormal activity jump as it wavers and shifts around.
And
my
that's
turn.
like some sort of disadvantage if anything hits you, right? Or tries to?
Any attacks against me have disadvantage.
Okay, so remind me of that when it comes to. All right, thank you. Anything else? Bonus action, rest of your movement?
My bonus action was the fire sword, so
Okay.
no. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. So from there, we go back to the top of the round, which is Rose. What would you like to do?
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing? I would like to start things off by raging, please.
Okay.
Cool. Then I will attack one of the bad boys. I'm gonna start with this one over here.
Mm-hmm.
And
I believe that's the one Nagheim hit as well.
I know, I noticed.
Okay. Hits. Go for it.
Awesome. So that's 15 damage.
Amazing. Gone.
Awesome. And I'm gonna attack the other one, but with my fully charged Voltric, it's gonna be a little bit different.
Hey.
So there we go.
That'll
Ooh,
hit.
Awesome.
All right. So that's 23. Oh, that's just the blood burst?
Yes.
What's the damage then?
Oh, that's right. I need to roll the damage.
Okay, so on one hit, you hit 36 points of damage and wipe it out in a single blow.
And that's it. That's my turn.
Amazing.
Oh no! Wait, no, that's not my turn. Sorry, I'm gonna move.
Okay.
I could move. I'm gonna go right there.
Okay.
That's it. That's my turn.
Make a stealth check.
I have advantage.
What was it? There we go.
There we
Stealth.
go.
13. You see all 4 of those clickers turn to look at you. And that's that. And it's also roll 20. So with that, 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 of those clickers you see just go, and you see spores burst out from them in a 10-foot radius.
Hold your breath.
Which you are in. So I'll get you to make a Constitution saving throw, please, Rose.
With advantage.
Why with advantage?
No, with a D4, not advantage. Because
Oh,
it's
she isn't blessed though.
Yeah.
Oh
You didn't
shit!
bless her.
Sorry,
But you are
Rose. Oh.
poisoned. You are poisoned, so I don't know if that affects it.
Poison is a
Disadvantage on saving throws?
on saving
No
throws.
attack and ab checks.
I don't know what poison does.
I looked
That's
it
why
up.
I'm
And
asking.
ability checks.
It's
Ability
attacks
check.
and ability checks.
Oh, so her attack should have been a disadvantage?
Shit.
Too
Yep.
late.
Well, then we're making this disadvantage.
Okay, so Constitution.
Okay, that succeeds. All right. So remember, disadvantage on attacks going forward. That goes for Cult as well.
Yep.
And next up is Cult.
Ooh. Okay. So Colt is going to. All these clickers they're looking at Rose, correct?
Yes.
Can I quietly make my way to here?
Make a stealth
Hopefully
check.
Not being seen or heard. Stealth check I have advantage on, but that's an ability check, so I roll even, Stevens, because I'm poisoned.
Mhm.
Okay. 23.
Cool. You're there.
I'm there. Okay. I'm going to hopefully with not I would like to make a sneak attack, please, on this fellow here.
Okay.
By leaping out using the rest of my movement, getting within melee. And so this should be, because it's a sneak attack, it's advantage, but I have disadvantage on attacks. So do I still get sneak attack damage? Or is it's straight
You
attack?
need the advantage to get the sneak attack, I
to
believe.
get the sneak attack.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So I'm gonna hit this bad boy. Oh, but I do get a D4 to that.
Okay.
Sorry. Magic. What? Okay. Attack. We're gonna use good old Mentor's hand. Where are you, Mentor's hand? There you are.
That'll wait, because it's at disadvantage, isn't it? Because of your poison.
I would have had advantage because I'm stealthed,
Right.
but I'm at disadvantage because I'm poisoned.
That's what it was. Correct.
So it's
Thank
a
you, thank you,
straight
thank you.
roll.
You
And
bet.
then I'm blessed, so I got a D4, so that would make it a total of 21.
21. That hits.
Yes.
So 8 points of damage. Is that correct?
Yes, indeedy. Only. Look at that sneak attack damage. It's so high.
It would have been great. All right. And it's just that's your main hand. Do you want to do
That's my main hand.
Yeah,
Let's
bonus action?
do my bonus action hand. Go. That's a natty one. So.
that'll miss. So you strike it once, and when you go to hit it again, it's at that
Oh,
time
but-
like,
But bless. But it's a nat one. Damn it, we already established this.
yeah, we did. Harumph. So as you go for the second swing, that's when the creature after the first one goes "Ah!" and ducks down and just whoosh. You weren't anticipating its speed to be able to go that
Okay.
fast. All right. So that's your turn. You're good where you are?
That's my turn. I'm good where I am.
Okay. It is now the clicker's turn. So, these two over here march right up there, and these two kind of do a shuffle so that they can surround both of you. And I'll get Rose and Colt to make a perception check, please. Real quick.
Ten.
And Rose? 7. Good stuff. All right. So, incoming 8 attacks, 2 against each of you. Are like, yeah, 2 on each of you. So, we have. This is Cult, 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 7 to hit. 21 to hit. And 8 to hit. So 2 attacks coming for you.
Yep, and I can use Uncanny Dodge for
Mhm.
one of them.
So that'll be 9 points of slashing damage
Okay.
and 14 points of slashing damage.
All right.
We can reduce that one to 7 if you want.
That would be lovely. I will.
Okay. And you're also getting 4 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And for Rose, coming up with, let's see, 13 misses. 13 misses.
No, denied.
Is 21
Yes.
not denied? Okay. And is 24?
Accepted.
All right, there we go.
Unfortunately.
No worries. So that's 10 and 13. So 23 points of slashing damage, as well as.
By 2.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. And 10 points of poison damage, which you do not have. And you are poisoned, as well as 1 level of exhaustion.
So 11 damage plus. Sorry, what?
Plus 10 poison damage.
Plus another 10 of that. That one I can't divide by because of rate.
That one, yeah, you don't slash poison damage in half. So, can someone look up real quick? The first level of exhaustion, is it the same as being poisoned? Like the disadvantages?
It's similar. I believe it's disadvantage on ability check.
Oh, damn. I just made
Yeah, disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay,
for the
so we'll
first
say
level.
it's exhaustion level 2 instead of 1.
So your speed is half.
There you go.
Where is exhaustion?
Party.
Oh, there.
Now that's Rose and Cult. Or no, sorry, just Rose, just Rose. I'm sorry, I forgot there was a counter.
Yeah, I'm at 7.
Yeah, thank you. All right, and they are going to stay there, surrounding both of you. Next up, Nagheim.
Mankind's going to take a glance down at the locate creature spell to see if the golden dust has managed to pick anything up.
Nothing yet, no.
Okay. I'll move here.
Make a stealth check.
And it's straight roll. I believe.
Unless you're wearing your mist cloak.
I am. Oh, right, because it's
Advantage.
hit. Okay. A 10.
So
Oh,
as... Hmm?
13.
Okay. So, as you run past the blacksmith, once again, that noise kind of creeps in. And you see a couple more of these creatures burst through the front, looking in your direction.
Absolutely not. And I'm going to cast Magnify Gravity on them, which is going to not only hit them, but it's going to force any loose debris to hit them as well.
Okay.
So they have to make... Oh, I can... where's my stuff? Yeah. So it's a Constitution saving throw they have to make.
Okay. What's the DC?
17.
17? Okay. Oh, shit. With no modifier, one makes it. And the other one does not.
So it is 19 damage to one, and then half that for the other. And then one of them has half speed until the end of its next turn, and the other one does not. And any objects that aren't being worn or carried in the sphere required a successful strength check against my DC, or let me see. Oh, it just means, never mind, it doesn't go towards them, but yeah. Any objects in there need to make, someone has to make the DC 17 if they want to use them. That's all.
Okay.
That's strength check. But yeah, one of them is slowed.
Okay. Fair enough. If you want to put a little kind of circle around which one you want slowed, that's cool.
Sure. I'll make it. And then
Anything else on your turn?
Yes. Yeah, that one's slowed.
Sweet.
I'm going to send my fake down even further,
Okay.
as it's looking out for any signs of life.
Mm-hmm.
And I will... Yeah. I think that's my turn.
Fair enough. All right.
Do I have bonus actions?
Yes, no?
Yeah, that's my...
All right. Viria, you are up. What are you doing?
Well, my two friends are in trouble, so I'm going to lift my arm and send an Eldritch Blast over to this one.
Okay.
And can I reach this one from where I am at?
I'll say yeah. Sure. Why not?
Okay, so I'll send 2 beams over to this one and the last one to the one next to Colt.
You got it. Let's see it.
Okay, let's see. First beam. That's a 12.
With bless.
Oh, I do have bless. That's true.
Bless,
Thanks. I'll roll a. So 15
Hits.
total on that one. Hits. I'll roll for damage. That's 14 force damage.
Okay.
Then second beam plus bless. Thank goodness for bless because my
Roll
rolls
good.
have been fucking shit tonight. That's 13 to hit.
Hits.
Awesome.
That's its AC, just so everybody knows.
So 8 force damage.
Okay.
So that's a total of 22 on that one.
And the last beam for the further one?
Yep. So that last one is gonna be that hits.
Yeah.
Even without bless. So and 14 force damage.
Sweet. All right.
And then nope, no bonus action on this turn, and I'll stay where I am.
Okay, good to know. All right. I'll get you to make a perception check.
13.
Good to know. All right. Back to the top of the round. We're going to start with Rose. What would you like to do?
I would like to attack. I was gonna say gentlemen, but they're not gentlemen because they're not being very nice to us. This creature over here.
Go for it.
Boop, boop, boop. Boop.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Boo, boo.
But isn't she rolling with disadvantage?
Well, she would have advantage with her rage. Oh, no. That's not how it works. Yeah, disadvantage.
I'm sorry.
Let me roll again.
It's good to be fair.
Still hits.
Okay, 24.
Still not bad.
Yeah.
I Alpus on the first one I selected the wrong axe, so it's fair. All right, so it hits. There we go.
So 13 points of slashing damage.
Yes, and I'm hitting this one here.
Yeah.
And
Alright.
I will attack for the second time, and I will make sure to enable disadvantage. And here we go.
13
Ah.
just hits. And that's 15. That's against
15.
which one? I'm sorry.
This one here.
Same one?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
And as a bonus action, I will enable my Storm Aura, which gives creature of my choice 4 temporary hit points when they are in 10 feet of me. 10 feet of me, so you get 4 temporary hit points.
Woo.
So is Viria.
Is it
So
every
is Viria.
creature or one creature only?
Creature of my choosing. Creatures of my
Creatures.
Okay.
each creature of my choice. Sorry.
Okay, okay. So I'll add that as well.
I choose you and you and also you, Nagaheim, when you are within 10 feet.
Now, describe your aura for me. What does it look like?
It's like a circle of frost. that just,
Frost.
Like, around.
Okay,
And
fair
you
enough.
get within it, and you're like, ooh, it's chilly in here. And then you realize, like, ooh, I feel warm inside. Ooh.
So it's like icy hot. Amazing.
Yeah.
All right. So are you moving or staying?
I will be moving.
Okay, where are you
I
going?
will accept that attack of. I'm gonna go here.
Okay, so 2 attacks coming, and I will get you to make a stealth check, please.
If I have advantage on stealth check, but now I have disadvantage, like, does it cancel each other out?
The straight roll.
It's a straight roll, okay.
Yeah.
So the cloak was a good idea.
Also, I think your speed is halved.
I think it still works though, because her speed is like 40 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Good looking
have
out, though.
normally
Okay.
45 speed. Yeah.
So this is just straight, so it's the 20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, you're good to go. All right, so that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Good idea, because it is now technically the lair action, and everyone within 10 feet of a creature, which is Viria and Cult, please make a Constitution saving throw.
And we get plus on those, right?
Bless on saving throws. Correct.
Thank goodness I have bless. 18 total.
And Colt?
6. Oh no, 7. No,
Numbers.
Upside down. Upside down 6. 9.
9 total?
9.
9 total? All right. So
Actually, could I use a luck on that?
you can, sure.
Woohoo! I am fucking lucking this bad boy. Where's my luck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy mackerel. I got a lot of stuff I don't use. Wait. Why is all my luck gone?
You had a long rest, so it should be back.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. Alright. Constitution save throw. Let's go. 17 plus...
You rolled it twice.
What? I did? Okay, we'll take 14 then.
Yeah.
15 total.
Perfect.
With
You're
my
good.
Bless.
You guys are both good. But you do see these spores erupt from all 4 of those creatures that are standing in front of you.
Yeah, Viria just kind of like covers her face, having heard what Colt said earlier.
Yeah.
Do you want a pandemic? This is how you get a pandemic. All right. But with the lair action, quote unquote, done, Cult, it is your turn now. What would you like to do?
Yeah, let's stab some bitches. Oh, God, there's so many of them. I'm going to use Exalted Hand. And...
Is that disadvantage with that?
Yes. No, it isn't. So I'll attack with
Guess what? That still hits.
Way!
Yeah.
Awesome possum.
So that's 11 against which one?
The one that's unhurt. Or that
Unhurt?
hasn't taken damage. Yeah.
Good
'Cause
call.
I think Rose hurt this one a lot. And then these two here.
Yeah, so the one who's directly south of you hasn't been hit yet. The two beside you on your... On the
either side
left,
of me.
yeah, on either everyone on either side of you has been hit at least once.
Okay, so I'll hit this southerly one.
Okay.
And with a successful attack, I would like to deal an extra D8 with my master's pride, or what's it called? Pride of the Master. Yeah.
Cool. Let's see it.
It only says with a successful attack will deal 1d8 slashing damage, as well as sneak attack damage equal to your own.
Which you don't have, so it wouldn't be there.
Okay.
Yeah. If
But
you
I'll
had
take-
sneak attack, it would count. Yeah.
Now, this also leaves target open for your own attack to follow, giving you advantage on your attack roll.
Oh, so that would have had to have been done beforehand. It's okay. So if it just gives you like another attack damage roll kind of thing, then we can include that.
Oh, wait. So no, I think it's the second attack gets the advantage. Am I reading that wrong?
If I'm remembering it correctly, it's like you summon Durant to the scene to have
Yeah.
an initial attack.
Uh-huh.
So if you succeed on your attack, you can roll his, he gets his stuff, and then you roll yours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's one of those things you want to be aware of. Like if you're going to plan on doing that, you want to say it beforehand, and then we figure it all out. But 2 damage, is that correct?
Yeah.
That's good. It's the same one.
I'm sorry. I've gotten completely confused and turned around here.
I gotcha. So I got the
Um,
damage right and everything. We're good.
Okay, good. As long as someone understands.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It's like 13 total damage.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Fuck, why did I use I shouldn't have used the Exalted.
It's all good.
That was such a waste.
You're
Okay.
surrounded by creepy things, poisoned, and you're not thinking straight. So it's all good. It works
not.
out.
So I get my second attack now.
You're offhand?
Straight roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, my offhand straight roll, not advantage or disadvantage. D&D's hard, y'all.
Yeah.
17 to hit.
And 11 piercing.
And 11 piercing.
Is that the same one or someone else?
I'll go for the same one. Let's try and cut this bastard down.
Okay.
And then I'm going to oh no, I used my bonus action. I'll stay there.
That was very.
I know. I'm taking a journey. My friends will help me.
There you go. You hope.
My turn's over.
Hi.
You're staying there?
Yeah.
All right. So, it is the clicker's turn. One of which... Yeah, let's see. It's closer to you, Cult, so it's going to come in there. So there's going to be 4 against Cult. This one is half speed, so it's got 20 feet of movement.
It's fine. It's fine.
Right about there. I'll tell you what, while I roll all the attacks and everything, you can move that pink circle to the one just above Nagheim, just so it's a reminder. I know, Albert, I'm trying.
Once its turn is over, it no longer is slowed, so.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, perfect. All right, so 8 attacks coming towards Cult, 4 attacks against Nagheim. Here we go. So, 21 to hit Cult. 22.
Hits. Misses.
22.
And I will uncanny dodge one of those.
Okay, 22.
What the fuck?
Natural 1. 15.
Wait, is this still me?
Yes.
Yeah, that's on you.
1, 2,
Oh God, Lord.
3, 4. Does a 15 hit you?
Yes, it does. My bad.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One last attack coming at you.
I'm gonna die.
7. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Come on, 3. 4 and 5. So, for a total of... Wait, that seems too many now. What? Oh, because those are attacks. I got it.
You're right. It is too many.
Shush.
That's a lot of
20,
slices.
30, 42, 50, 55 points of damage, Cult.
And one of those uncanny dodged?
Okay, which one do you want?
The highest one?
So 13. So whatever the damage was, we'll say 49.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so regardless of the poison damage, you are officially poisoned now. And you get level 3 exhaustion.
What? And how much damage was that? 49 you said?
49 total.
And I've been officially poisoned this whole time. Did I do a bad?
No.
Just
Not a
builds
worry.
up, as you said.
Yeah, not a worry. If you were poisoned before, then we're still where we are right now. If you weren't before, you are where you are right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 exhaustion. Oh Lord.
So you are
Disadvantage.
poisoned and level 3 exhaustion.
I've got extra disadvantage.
Well, if nothing brings you back to a normal roll, then yeah, we're just disadvantage.
It doesn't stack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the mean caster because you're not used to it. You have to do 5 concentration checks.
Oh shit!
And
Yeah,
Oh,
well done. Well
good
done.
call.
Thank you.
Ah.
I've
All right, so
not
you
made
do
it
that,
all.
and I've got
beat a 10. 5
I've got
times in a
2
row.
attacks coming in, or sorry, 4 attacks coming in for Nagheim now. 14 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. 11 misses.
Oop.
21
21
that hits.
hits. And 11.
Miss.
So just 1. That's 8 points of slashing damage and 6 points of poison damage. But nothing exhaustion wise just yet.
Okay.
Okay, so Bless is gone?
down.
Okay.
Yep.
And
Sorry. All right, that means I need to. Also.
Don't ever be sorry.
I will get Nagheim and Called. They're both distracted, but Rose and Viria, I will get you both to make a perception check, please.
Oh, not 20.
I still have a version of me that's looking around.
Rose?
Perception check, disadvantage. Sorry.
11? Okay. So Viria, you threw out some Eldritch Blasts, which kind of rocked their world a little bit. And it is a big, streaming, like arcane bolt that comes straight, a direct line right to you. None of them are looking in your direction. They're looking at where the point of impact was. So, take that as you will. Next up, Nagheim. It's not assault, it's just game, man.
Nagheim's gonna just reach out to the one beside them, and I'm gonna have a straight roll with it because I have advantage because we're flanking, and I'm gonna do inflict wounds
Okay, I see.
on 4th level.
$25?
No, it's a 12, isn't that? And we don't have. Fuck. It's a 12.
Oh, I
So it
see,
misses.
I see. Sorry, I was looking at the damage. I just assumed a hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So you reach out and it just, for a moment, it terrifies you a little bit because its mouth face area just looks to envelop your hand a little bit. Oh,
Oh wait, no, never mind. That doesn't do it.
so it
Ignore me.
tries to envelop your hand a little bit and you just, enough terror hits your heart that you kind of ricochet a little bit and it just goes off.
Going to take the attack of opportunities.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to move over here.
Okay. Wait a minute. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you're good. Okay, make a stealth check. And I think a 14 misses.
Yeah.
Okay. Stealth. All right.
And I'm going to keep moving. Like past self down.
Mhm.
And it's again still trying to keep an eye out for anyone. But it's gonna start going towards like trying to peer in windows as
Okay.
it's going and things like that.
Fair enough. All right,
It just it telepathically shows me immediately everything it sees.
for sure. All right, anything else on your turn?
No.
Okay. Viria, you are up.
Alright, well, despite noticing what I noticed, my friend is still getting fucking pummeled, so I'm gonna move over here and take a swing with my flaming sword at the one in front of me that I hit previously.
Okay.
So, where'd it go? There it is. Okay. That's a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
I'll roll for damage. That's 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
Did that? Hang on. That was 2 plus 2.
Dead.
And. Okay, well, I was gonna say I get an extra plus 6 necrotic damage due to Life Drinker and a plus D4 to fire damage, but whatever.
And you do that, it lights itself aflame, and because it's kind of vegetative and very flammable, and just disintegrates pretty quickly.
And some blue fire is gonna leap from my sword over to this one because by taking that melee attack, I cast Green Flame Blade.
Fuck yes. Let's see it.
I'm smart. I know how to do spells.
I do the D&D.
Wait, what the fuck is all of that?
I'll take it. It's fine. It's good.
Why did roll? Wait, hang on.
So it just goes over there? Is that correct?
Yeah, it's whenever I hit a creature with a melee attack, I can inflict fire damage to another creature that's within 5 feet of it.
Okay, well, I'll tell you this much. The 7 damage alone kills it.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, it's plus my spellcasting ability modifier. Is that why it's so high? Because it's... Go away, I can't read my spell. The dice roll is blocking it. Okay. Okay, I got this.
I feel attacked.
So... Oh, okay, so 11th level, it's 4d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. That's more than I thought it was. So yeah, total of 24 to that one.
Sweet. It did. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Colt just kind of like sees Viria with like her sword raised, like fire going.
Right
But,
on.
other than that, that's my turn. I won't take a bonus action, so.
Any movement or anything like that?
No, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. Fair enough. With that, Rose, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Hello, hi. it's
Hi.
me, Rose.
Hello.
Just how is this little guy here reacting? How is he moving? Does he seem to know and be aware that I'm there?
Make a perception check.
Which one is advantage? Okay. Perception. Which one is perception? Where is perception?
It's alphabetical.
You're good at this. You know perceptions.
Oh my god, it just rolled it for me.
No.
I am struggling tonight.
What's the total? Because it's not showing up for us. What is it?
12.
12. All right. You don't know. You know there's creatures in front of you.
Okay. I'm gonna risk it, and I'm gonna attack this one over here by throwing. Where did my actions go? Okay, they're here. Okay, disadvantage. My computer is so slow right now. Vuvu at this guy over here.
A disadvantage?
Yes.
That will
Everything is
miss.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
That will
So
miss.
you throw Vuvu and it embeds itself into the wood behind it.
Oh no,
Doesn't
morning
come
wood.
I think it'll come back.
Which one has the return thing on it? I thought it was Voldrick that you put it on.
Vuvu.
Vuvu? Okay. Just clarifying. Don't worry. So yes, it does come back to you. And with a thunk into your hand, the one that was standing beside you that you tried to perceive before looks right at you. As does the one where the wood struck it behind. Both of them turn to look at you.
You mean like these two here?
One and beside Cult on his right side. So
You mean these here?
the one that's right beside you, this guy, and this guy are looking right at you.
Well, the one looking right at me, I will then attack with Voldrick.
Okay.
Shit, I rolled without the disadvantage thing. Okay. Does 28 hit?
Yes.
Fuck now I
damage.
now I keep thinking I'm like, oh bless. I'm like, no. No.
Not too
Nope.
late for that.
Finally remembered.
So 15 total, is that correct?
Yes.
Excellent. All right. He is still standing. Bonus action movement, anything?
So for bonus action, I can use my bardic inspiration even when I'm raging.
Okay.
Tosses pumpkin spice into the air. It smells like fall.
So, you can inspire others through a string of words or music. It is food. So, Rose will take out some candy from pockets and throw it at you all, and it inspires you, giving you a d6.
Who are you inspiring?
Everyone, my friends.
Is there a range on bardic inspiration though?
I thought you could only do one per turn.
Yeah, I thought you could do one,
Oh,
but
is
I
it
don't
just
know
one
what Rose
creature?
has.
Okay, if it's one creature, sorry, it's my first time using bardic inspiration.
No worries.
I'm gonna do cult.
Okay.
I feel like
Thank you.
cult needs it.
It's a specific class of bard that can inspire multiple people a turn.
Probably not at that level yet though.
No,
Yeah, I
probably
mean,
not,
does she
yeah.
even have a subclass?
Not yet. We're working on it, folks. We're working. All right.
on it.
So anything else? Any movement on your turn?
That's it.
You're staying there? Just, I don't know what that meant.
She's trying.
I'm trying.
No, I know. But it's like you can just nod your head, but instead I got like air traffic control. I'm like,
I'm not moving.
okay.
Good.
It's you don't know semaphore?
Oh, that was worth it. Oh, God. All right. So with that, it is time for these guys to do their little happy dance. They kind of jiggle a bit and everyone within 10 feet of one of these creatures, which includes Cult, Rose, and Viria. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna use luck again.
And this is why I ran away like a little bitch.
Like every time.
I'm gonna use my last inspiration.
It's smart. I'm not. I'm just teasing.
I'm gonna use my last inspiration to reroll that.
Okay.
I'm what we call squishy.
Oh, can I use my bardic inspiration?
Sure.
Yeah, okay, so
Oh, wait.
my
No. Hang on to that because you made the save.
Oh, I did. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Oh,
I'm gonna use
well,
my inspiration.
fuck, Okay.
Wait, because yours is at disadvantage, so it would have been a 7. So yeah, you should use your inspiration. Very, if you want to take back that inspiration,
Yeah,
the
can I take
DC
that
is 10.
Yeah, that's what I just realized.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that back. My 11 makes it.
Excellent. And Rose at a 9.
But I rolled with inspirations. Do I get the 17?
Wait, you rolled once, and it was supposed to be a disadvantage, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so both times you roll are at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. I tried.
It's all good. So what level of exhaustion are you at currently?
I wanna lie to you and tell you that it's 1, but it's level 2.
It's level 3 now.
Oh, I thought
It's
my
alright,
little song would give me mercy.
Level 3 is not as bad
You
as everyone says it is.
We're wrong.
Wait. Are you at level 3, Colt? You get disadvantage on saving throws.
Time to read the rules.
Level 3, you get disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
You just got to roll higher than a 10. You do.
have
You're great.
Disadvantage on everything.
Sorry, I'm
No, I still-
sabotaging my own teammate.
I still got it. Nope.
Same
I like the rules.
Yep, yep.
There's without rules the game's chaos.
Exactly. Speaking of
Let's
rules,
try it with the
Cult,
rules.
it is your turn. What are you doing?
Shit in my little britches. I'm disengaging, bitch.
Nice.
Fine, I'll take care of them.
But I'm gonna disengage into different combat. Because this way
You
I
learn
get,
nothing.
I get at least a straight roll.
Okay.
No, Actually, you know what? I need to heal. No, I'm good for a little while longer.
You think?
But this way, at least I'll get a straight roll. Okay, my speed is halved, so that's literally as far as I can go anyway.
Yeah, good point, Epic Fumbles.
What?
It's also disadvantage on death saving throws. Careful, peeps. Yeah.
Careful, DM. You're the one dishing them out. Like, it's 2 for 1.
I wouldn't dish it if I didn't think you
special.
idiots could take it, so.
You know what? I am not in a great spot right now. So,
Maybe you could try a ranged attack.
I think that's probably a good idea.
Okay,
So,
so we're gonna put you back here to start with.
yeah, and I'm actually gonna go and literally hide behind Veer.
That is a very good plan.
I'm gonna hide behind Viria, and you know what's good for teammates is Bane.
Go for it.
Is I can do a Bane. Where is my?
So can I.
I'm leaving.
Goodbye, Dagger High.
Everybody has to do it at least once.
Yeah, or do you guys want Bless more? I think
I would recommend. Says Albert in your ear.
TikTok,
Yeah.
TikTok.
Sweet whispers.
Okay, I'm casting Bless.
'Kay.
Because we have a couple of people who are down here.
Leave
So
me
I'm
out of it this
casting
time.
Bless on everybody but Vera, you're not poisoned, are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
You're gonna save our asses. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast it on Nagheim myself and
I am fine.
Rose.
So there's like
He can do it on a bunch of people. Doesn't hurt
Okay.
to have it.
Yeah, just take it. You took
Um,
damage.
thinking because Viria is now literally flaming.
I am a flaming Moltres.
I thought you were gonna say a flaming Mo, and I was gonna be very.
Oh, sorry. I made Xander happy with that reference.
Yeah.
Well, that's all that matters.
Okay, so who wants it?
You said Nagheim, Rose, and yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give it to the other.
Okay.
Yeah,
two,
you all have
'cause
you
I'm
all have
fine.
Bless.
Can you do up to 4
blurred.
people?
No, I can only do 3 right
Okay,
now.
then that's
And
cool.
I only have like first level slots, so.
All right.
Got my concentration.
Okay, I'm concentrating.
Okay. All right. So that was a bonus action to bless, or that was an action?
That is my action.
That's your action. That's your movement. Anything for bonus action?
bonus action. No, I disengaged. That was
Correct.
my bonus action.
Awesome.
Bless was my action, and I used my movement. I'm all good.
Now, make a stealth
I'm
check,
not
please.
good.
Or no, you disengaged, so it doesn't matter. Never mind. All right. So now it is the remaining clicker's turn.
Thinking clicorus.
My God.
They were clickers.
I
They
think
would not be
everyone
hurting
here,
us.
even the chat room, will agree. Cult, point of inspiration.
Oh my god, I got a point of inspiration!
Fucking bravo.
I'm in the initiative order as toothy vaginas.
There you go.
Called. So like,
Amazing.
I approve of your message.
All right.
Some Resident Evil bullshit. I love it.
Oh, that's now 2 I have. Yes, I have 2 inspirations. I've been holding on to an inspiration since he stopped allowing me to have it for burps. That's how long I've had that fucking inspiration.
Okay.
for.
So, here is something that everybody who has eyeballs, I would like you to make a perception check.
I've got eyeballs. I've got 2 of them.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I don't even know what I have anymore.
Ooh, 21.
And if disadvantage plays a part in it, don't forget that.
Ah. I keep forgetting I have disadvantage on fucking everything.
Oh, I have disadvantage.
Okay. 5.
You're a little preoccupied,
one?
Colt. A nat 1? Okay. Rose, Viria. Okay. This is good because Cult is hidden behind Viria, panicking and kind of having the squirts a little bit because of all the poison they've kind of ingested. But Viria, you see one of the clickers come right next to the both of you and walk right past y'all. Rose, you see one of them that was right beside this guy who came running up beside you. Well, you know, it's okay. Nagheim didn't see anything anyway. They ran towards Nagheim, but veered away from them. So, you guys get that. The only ones that are going to attack are the two around Rose right now. And that's 4 attacks coming in on you. So, first attack, a natural 20. Holy shit, the dice opens up. Oh, it's filled with coins. Okay.
No thanks.
A 20,
thanks.
dirty 20. A 19.
Ugh.
Oh, Bane might have been a better choice.
This one doesn't hit.
Okay, so 2 hit and one's a natural 20. Okay, so we'll say this is the natural 20, so that's 16 divided by 2, 8 points of damage. Oh, sorry, that was another roll. I'm so sorry. This is the damage. My bad. So this would be 22, but it's only 11 points of damage. Here's attack number 2. This is the damage. 9 points. And the last
Divided
one...
by 2?
Because you're raging? Yes. Oh, so the 11 would be down to 5. So 5. So far, 9 points. Grand total is just 12 points of damage. And you get 1 more level of exhaustion.
Sir.
Ma'am, how many levels are there?
There's
6.
6, and,
And
the
you're at-
6th one is death.
Right.
That's okay.
How many levels are you at?
4.
Now we know. All right. It is Nagheim's turn.
So, Nagheim's eyes are going to shimmer a bit golden, and anybody, like, I guess Vera and Colt can probably see, but the image of Nagheim's past self is going to kind of whip around, and with an, like, a extremely angry expression, is going to toss up a fireball. Fireball. And
Okay.
It's gonna explode right here to hit those two.
Okay. I'll trust that it's far
like
enough. It's not going to hurt
25.
anybody else.
Yeah, I make
Yeah.
sure. I just need to find my spell. I don't know what it is. It's a dexterity save of 17 they have to make.
Okay. Huh.
Oh, I went
This-
twice, but it would be the first
Every
one.
time you say I need to make a save of some
Yeah.
sort, they hit it right on the mark. I rolled a 17, total of 20. So one makes it, the other one does not.
Okay, so ignore the second roll. It'd be the first roll. So one of them has 33 damage, and then the other one gets half of that.
Okay. So the half would be that guy. You know, other than one of the ones that's near Rose, both of them gone. But as this fireball detonates,
Oh!
you guys just rang the dinner bell in the middle of town.
This is what I've been wanting. And Nagheim in the earring is gonna say, "Don't move. Let them stay clustered together." And that's
Rose
it.
is gonna respond.
Well,
"Don't," in the
actually,
hearing.
everybody who is currently in battle, make a perception check. And if you have disadvantage,
I'm not currently in.
Oh,
No, you're not.
Melee.
Oh, did you mean in melee or?
Yeah.
generally in the
Yeah.
battle?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, so ignore that roll then.
Yeah.
Only
Well,
Rose is in melee.
You roll with like straight roll if that's the case. If you're in battle right now, disadvantage.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. I get
Oh, that's
disadvantage on everything anyway, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Viria, cool, you heard the message. Rose, you heard the message. Cult, you heard it. You all heard the message. Nagheim, repeat it one more time, please.
Just don't move. Let them stay clustered.
And with that, oh, sorry, any movement bonus action for you, Nagheim?
No.
Okay, good.
Well, this thing is going to float out and up higher, but it's very quiet. Like, it doesn't make a sound.
No,
so-
exactly. All right. With that, Viria, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Well, I'm still gonna help Rose, so take care of the other ones, and I'll move up to here. And I'm gonna do my shtick of attacking with my sword.
Okay.
Because we're flanking.
And yeah, we're flanking, so I get advantage on that.
Can you say that more breathy?
Yeah. That's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh! Boom!
Oh. Okay.
She's responding to the breathiness. Oh.
Oh.
I know exactly.
I will
what
always
just
say flank
tickled
this
her
way.
fancy.
Yeah.
Please do,
so
because it results in natural 20s.
Why is that? Oh, I misclicked on my Eldritch Blast for some reason. Hang on. Ignore that.
Ignore me.
That is a 13 slashing damage.
Okay.
I'll roll a d4 for the fire damage.
Wouldn't that be double?
4.
4. Yes.
So
it
that's
would be
17 doubled.
It's every dice that you roll is
Yeah,
double.
and then my Eldritch Invocation Life Drinker gives me extra necrotic damage on that as well. So it's a +5 necrotic damage as well. But that's a fixed number, so
Okay.
it
So
doesn't double.
keep that number aside. From the slashing damage we see there, how much of that is your weapon bonus? Because that wouldn't double.
My weapon bonus. You mean my like
It's a
bonus
1d6
to
plus
attack?
blah, whatever the plus blah is.
Yeah, it's 2d6 plus 6. Plus
So
6.
6. Okay, so 7, 14 plus that, so 18 doubled, which is 36, plus your weapon damage, which was, what did you say?
Plus 6.
So that's 42 plus the 5, 47 points of damage.
Oh.
Right on. And that was
But
to which
then-
one? Click on which one?
The one right here.
Amazing. Gone.
And then again, fire's gonna leap out to this one since that was me casting Green Flame Blade again.
For sure.
So
No.
that's
no.
21 fire damage to this one.
Also gone.
And fuck, I mean, I would have my great weapon master feat would have allowed me to take another attack as a bonus action, but there's nothing left. So
You done did it.
yeah.
All right. But now, yes. Please say that again.
My savior.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking awful.
Yeah, make a perception check, Viria.
That was set through the earring, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Perception. 5.
I love it. I love it. All this like slaughter and mayhem, and then you just have to look at your friend and, huh? All right. But it is coming to the top of the round. One more time, I will remind everybody what Nagheim's message said to you all. It is Rose's turn.
Not moving. I will hold my action.
And thank you, Mary, for the sub.
Oh, thank you.
Ellie.
That's awesome.
Yay.
All right, so Rose, what are you doing?
Well, I'm not moving
Okay.
for my friend's instruction. and I will not attack because I know what happens. But I will hold my attack. If a creature attacks me, I will attack. Or if they attack Viri, I will attack.
Fantastic. Awesome. With that, there are no creatures in combat right now. So the spore effect does not happen. Cult, it is your turn.
I am staying still. Instead of my swords, I'm going to take out my throwing daggers, and I'm going to hold my attack for if they engage with any of my party.
Okay. Now I'll
Melee.
Yeah.
Melee engage.
I will offer this to you. Do you want to use your bonus action to hide?
Ooh, but I'm not supposed to move.
You don't have to move.
They can't see you.
Has Cult figured that out yet? I figured that out. But I don't know if Cult did because of all those perception checks that I failed.
True.
Sure, let's hide. I would like to hide, please.
All right. And that's your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Nagheim, can you pinpoint to me where the detonation spot was?
It was either here. It was around where I pinged because it was just enough to get both of them.
Okay.
So.
Oops. So all those ones congregate around there. But then there's these guys that have just come out to party. And we'll space them out a bit. And still, you hear even more. And that is their turn. Nagheim, what would you like to do?
So, it seems one of them will be lucky. Wait, can I? None of them will be lucky. Oh, none of them will be. I'm sad. One will survive.
Oh my god.
Nagheim's gonna be like, I don't know how many more there are, but Shar, keep us hidden. And from Nagheim is gonna be just this smallest red line going. And a giant explosion of a level 6 fireball is going to go off in the middle of them.
Okay.
They finally did it.
They finally burned the town down.
They blew it up! You bastards!
But this
Well, no,
isn't
this
going
is
to
the
be-
second city we're raising.
This is
by
not
fire.
going to be a fire damage, so it won't be an actual explosion. It is going to be radiant.
Okay.
So, but yeah. And that is 39 radiant damage to... That was such a shit. In the middle of all of them, and the only one that's not affected is this guy at the bottom.
Okay.
Oh, bud.
All right. So, first things first, because we're going to roll back time a little bit. The first fireball, please roll a d6. But in the meantime, the entire playing field has been wiped.
A 2.
2. Let's see here. You suffer with flop sweat for 1 hour.
Yeah.
Attempt to grapple, you will, while under this condition, are made with disadvantage. Dexterity saving throw made by you are also at disadvantage. So, please make a note of that. Now, since there are no creatures on the playing field, because I'm going to say even that one that may have survived, he heard the little burning and squealing and he ran towards his friends to give him a great big hug as if to say like, it's okay, bud, and he burned up as well.
Like
But-
frogs at a bonfire.
Absolutely, but here's the really shitty situation, guys.
Okay.
Maybe we should leave.
We got to be incredibly stealthy, and we've got to fucking hide. Where are these things coming from? There was actually nothing except for the spores in that building that I went into. So maybe we can hide in there? Or just get as far away as possible.
Let's go.
I will give you guys 1 round to decide what you're doing.
I mean, Rose is
Maybe-
in pretty fucking bad shape. We
Yes,
have to
but
haul ass.
Maybe we should wait, hold it until they start all moving to where the explosion was, and then run while they're distracted.
I can't.
They don't do that.
Now,
Rose and I can't move very fast right now.
and I will say,
But we
the way everything is positioned right now, where all these creatures are going to go, is right over top of you guys.
All right. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I'm just
We-
gonna
we
grab Rose,
sneak
and I'm gonna grab Rose, and I'm gonna start sneaking.
Is that a roof here?
From Cult's experience in there, I'm assuming they would have like passed the news that it's kind of collapsed in on itself as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I'll just go like.
there were
tell me
2
where
options on the
Colt-
table. There was 1 to hide and remain in this town, or 2 GTFO. Which sounds like
Yeah,
the
we
better
gotta-
option to you
GTFO.
guys?
Yeah,
we
you know
gotta
what?
figure out what the fuck is going on. Yeah.
GTFO.
Okay.
I have something for this.
What's that?
You're real.
It's no. I don't know where we are. And teleporting when you don't. We could just go home, but
No, let's just fucking leave. And yeah.
okay.
Can
Well,
I...
Colt is going to pull a token out of his jacket and then throw it 5 feet in the air, and it disappears, and an enormous multicolored bird takes its place. The bird has the statistics of a rock, but it obeys your simple commands and can't attack. And it can carry up to 500 pounds while flying at its maximum speed, 16 miles an hour for a maximum of 144 miles per day, with a 1 hour rest for every 3 hours of flying. Or blah blah blah.
Okay.
Bird disappears after flying its maximum distance for a day, or if it drops to 0 hit points. You could dismiss the bird as an action.
So, here's what happens. And I forgot about this creature completely. I do not have a
hold
token
on-
for this, so
I hold on
unfortunately,
to this shit for a long
yeah,
time.
it's gonna be theater of mind right now. But you see Cult when everyone's like, "We need to go. We're hurt," and Cult just. And this plumage, rainbow flaming plumage, comes out, and these immense wings poke through some of the buildings, making them fall to the ground. And you hear all the clickers in the background just like, the fuck is this? They can't see it, but they can hear this creature, and they're like, we're having chicken tonight. But at that point, the rock knows its command because it's linked with its master. It grabs 2 of you in each of its talons. Where do you want to go?
Up.
Up?
Up and away from this city, like far enough up that we can sort of see the surrounding area.
Who's not grabbed?
2
Everyone.
in each clause.
Yeah.
So all 4 of us.
So you're kind of all bear hugging each other a little bit.
I
Do you
was
not
like-
want to be bear hugged?
Just stay
No.
calm. Let the rock do its work.
Yeah.
Well, we had the same thought because I was gonna make this all fly anyway. So
Well, the the new magic user beat you to it. So, all right. So I will say, with that, you are effectively out of combat. And as the rock climbs higher and higher and higher, stepping onto the main road of this dusty small town, black smoke has billowed out into the air, as has choked the sunlight from the sky. The ground you walk on has split along the pathway through the city, exposing the orange flare of something burning deep beneath the earth. The noxious fumes that spill up leaves you feeling nauseous the further in you go. To your right, you see a squat building with sheets of rusted metal across its exterior, iron chains holding each slab together. To the left, you see the open interior of a slaughterhouse with pillars of hooks and spikes holding the building up. Long rotted meat still clinging to the barbs. The familiar rattling sounds of chains clinking together echoes on the wind. Further up on the right is where a large building once sat, but has now collapsed into an open fissure at its rear. The carcasses of a few horses are still tied to the remains of the hitching posts along its front. Across from it are two identical buildings. They stand tall with an open front exterior showing caged-in displays of faceless creatures partaking in every manner of sadistic eroticism. The last few buildings, near the southern exit of the town, are two tall, barbed towers with great horns attached at their highest point, each screaming a piercing cry into the air. The town's temple sits in contrast to this horror. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight. I definitely hit the wrong button there.
My rock! Oh, my rock is gone!
Oh, man. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us on this crazy little mind trip. And
Oh, man.
I think it is confirmed that we can play next Sunday. Is that correct?
I
What
think so.
It's the 18th. That was questionable.
Yes.
We can. All right.
I
Fantastic.
only have to go for lunch on that Sunday.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
family.
So thank you, everybody, for joining us. Hope you enjoyed this ride so far. There's more to come next week. Next Sunday, same time, same channel, all that fun stuff. Until then, everybody, have a great week. And as we always like to say at the end of our show,
Have safe sex.
Have safe sex, but in friends.